I thought, I'll be out there like knocking doors. Never in my life. So back in the days, I used to have like the 5-year goal, the 5-year vision, and I just don't have that anymore. Just because you never know where life is gonna take you, right? You always think that, oh, I'm gonna go this path, but then something happens and it brings you to a completely different path. But yeah, man, it's very crazy to think about it, man.
Nah, 100%, bro, and like. To see the different things that like give the people that don't know who you are, give them a little background of who Matt is, where Matt came from.
Man, Brazilian, born in Brazil. Came to the U.S. when I was 9 years old. I lived apart from my dad for about 4 or 5 years. So it's kind of weird, you grew up apart from your dad. I come here.
That was the first time being far from your parents?
No, dude. So my dad came to the United States when he was very young. At that time, he was dating my mom, and then he went back to Brazil for 5 years. Then, my sister was born, I was born, and then when I was about 4 years old, my dad came to the U.S. And then at that time, we were just out, waiting to get the papers and stuff like that. And it took a very long time. So, my dad used to go to Brazil maybe like once or twice a year. It's kind of hard, right? So I never, lived with my dad. Like I was 4 years old when he left. So we got here to USA. In the beginning, it's a bit weird, I like, hey Dad, can I get ice cream, dude? And then my dad's like, what are you talking about? This is your house. But then like, dude, it was weird. Yeah. So it was kind of learning how to live with my dad again. But it was a great experience. I mean, we come from Brazil. You know that you're not eating pizza, you're not eating burgers all the time.
It's different.
Like the only time that my mom used to bring us to McDonald's, bro, was when my dad used to get a plane and come to U.S. and then like we'd be crying, and my mom was like, all right, cool, let's go to McDonald's. Like,
it's like we're on the road anyways. Let's get that McDonald's real quick.
Especially in Brazil, dude.
I was about to say, because in Brazil, like McDonald's, Burger King, that's like high
bro,
end.
Only the high end towns in Brazil have McDonald's.
Which is funny, dude, because over here, like.
I mean, Matt, bro, a lot of people, man, they see where you at today. I mean, and they're like, getting into there, like the origin of Matt and the origin of what caused you to be this hungry human, right? I mean, what really made you like, damn, I got to do something different. I want to be different for my family. Like, I don't want to do the same path that my family maybe was in. I want to break that. I want to be the first millionaire. Were you the first millionaire in your family?
My grandfather was.
But like, okay.
But yeah, I mean,
in Brazil.
Yeah, in Brazil, yeah.
Okay.
But I got here. So my dad owned a pizza place.
Okay.
And you sell your soul to that place, right? Because you
want to make the business work.
Dude, you're working 7 days a week.
There's restaurants, right, in general.
It's tough business, man. So, my whole thing is I always saw how hard my mom and my dad work. And, you get here to the United States, Christmas time. Dad and mom had no friends. It was just us. And they lived here, but they always talked about Brazil.
Yeah.
So, growing up, seeing how hard my dad and my mom worked, great workers, not as good as an ambassador as they should have been. So that was always the thing that I always had in the back of my mind. I'm like, yo, I really appreciate everything my dad and my mom did for me, but
of course,
that's what I want to be a little bit different. I want to be a little bit
next
different
level.
when it gets to my, my money wise to invest. I don't want to, put myself in a position that I'm going to be looking back and I'm be talking about, oh, I should have done that. I could have done that. Like, no, I'm just going to make sure I'm going to educate myself. And I really believe that I have a higher power looking over me, man. I truly believe that, dude.
What's your religion base? Are you a Catholic or a Christian?
Man, I don't have like a religion.
But you believe in a higher power.
I believe in God.
You're not a religion type guy. You believe in a higher power.
Man, I believe in God. I believe in a higher power. I believe in doing right by people. I believe in everybody know what's right. Everybody know what's wrong. I believe in respect. So I go to church every Sunday.
Yeah.
Church Connect. I love going there. I
recharge the energy, yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like it's like the whole church vibe kind of thing. You always go there, you're always like gaining something out of it.
Awesome.
But I have no like religion thing that I'm
very similar from you.
Like
yeah, I'm like that too. Yeah.
Dude, I love it because it's something that we talk about here a lot, dude, is our parents, right? Our parents, they did the sacrifice to bring us to the United States, right? But now they have like this kind of like security mindset that, like you said, yeah, they built this foundation, but now they don't know what to do with it, right? And I feel like it comes down to us, the children who got this opportunity. It's our job to create something out of that.
100%, man. So like I always saw how hard my mom and my dad work. They never had like the group of friends for them to go out with, like, and just enjoy their life. And it was always about the pizza place. And eventually, my dad always talked about how he wanted to go back to Brazil. So I started high school here. My sophomore year, my dad goes like, "Hey, we're gonna go back to Brazil."
Oh shit.
And I'm like, "Dude, like, what are you talking about, bro?
My life is here.
I'm about to get my permits, bro."
It's like I'm about to become a big man.
We're
Life's
in high
about to get
school.
fun.
Bro. We're like in high school, we're playing soccer, like,
Everyone's getting their cars.
Exactly, bro. And then I'm like, where are we gonna go? We go like Alfredo Chaves. I'm like,
Oh
fuck
my
is that?
god. May da puta que pariu.
Bro, I go on Google, I put Alfredo Chaves, and I'm like, dude, like, what are we doing, man? Like, I don't want to go there, bro. Like, the countryside of Brazil, bro. So it was like a shock, but like, bro, best experience that I ever had in my life was like living in Alfredo Chaves.
Yeah.
Like the small cities in Brazil, bro. Like everybody's so united, bro. They really care. They love.
That's true.
Wait,
It's
how
like-
old were you in this? You said
Beginning of high school.
Yeah, my sophomore year, I moved back to Brazil.
How long did you stay there for, Matt?
Bro, I was there for a year and a month.
I
Insane.
remember because you
I didn't-
left and then you came back. I was like, oh shit, Matt's back.
I didn't even know that happened because I went to Florida. So while I went to Florida, you went to Brazil.
Yeah, bro.
That's what happened.
I was there for a year and a month.
Wow.
And I never in my life thought I was actually gonna come back to the United States because my dad always talked about, hey,
Build a life in Brazil.
Yeah, it's always about Brazil. Like I don't want to go back to the United
Here
States.
was just like a thing to build up some capital to go back and do whatever you do in Brazil. Yeah.
And then everything we had here, my dad sold. And then all our life was just like in Brazil. So, my dad bought a farm there. My dad, we started like a bakery. But it was just too hard. We go back to Brazil, it was like the countryside. Countryside in Brazil, you can't really
different.
expand. There's no more growth in there. Whoever has business there,
Already has
that's
it established, yeah.
You can't really grow. So we kind of go back and move to Vitória, which is a bigger city. But then Vitória is also super dangerous.
Yeah.
My dad opened a bakery, and dude, you go work on the Sundays. There's like little people sleeping outside your place, like they piss the whole street.
It's hard.
Bro, you tell them to get out. They're like, yeah, for me to get out, give me bread. You always gotta give them something in order for them to get out of your door. So it was super tough, man. We stayed there for a year. It was the best thing that could happen to my life. I started school there in Brazil, and it was a shock to me.
Yes.
Dude,
that transition. Shocked as in what?
bro, like school here is a piece of
The difference.
Yeah, school here is a piece of cake, dude. Like, you
Compared
do
to
like
Brazil,
3 or 4
yeah.
classes. It's easy. If you're not too good in math, all right, cool. I'm gonna put you at like level 1,
CP1, CP2.
CP1, CP2. Oh, you need a tutor? I got you a tutor, bro. In Brazil, you have like 14, 15 classes for like a whole semester, and bro, it was like, oh my god,
It's hard.
It's
yeah.
hard, bro. It's
more,
hard.
I think it's faster in Brazil
Yeah,
too.
and it's insane because they say that the education in Brazil it's more advanced than here,
yeah.
and it's funny that when you move from from Brazil to here, they kind of drop you back a year, which
Bro, so the craziest thing for me
Because
was
I think it's just like a time thing that they always
Yeah,
look
I
at
don't
instead
know,
of like
bro.
So this
experience, so to
is-
stupid
speak.
shit.
Right.
This is what happens most of the times. Well, so an example, I went to Brazil when I was in 6th grade. I had that transition. So as soon as I got there, bro, imagine they threw me in a class where everyone was writing cursive, first of all, on the fucking board.
bro, I only know how to write in cursive.
I
to
would
this
like,
day.
Yo, I was gonna say I started with cursive and had to learn.
No, listen to
print,
this.
'cause I
Listen
was
to
in
this.
Brazil, I had to come
So
here.
bet I get to a class and the teacher starts writing in cursive. I'm like, I can't read that. And mind you, my dad put me because at that time, like, my dad put me there to go to that to go to Brazil as a thing because they also wanted to move back to Brazil and the
So
whole dream.
starting
Same
the
thing
process,
your parents
yeah.
did. My parents went through the same thing. But then my dad was like, I went to the school there and then I get to the class and I'm like doing everything I got to do. And she was like, all right, the only way we can make this work, because it was a private school. So they had to cater to me. My dad was paying them every month for me to go to that school. So at the end of the day, bro, they had to cater to me in some type of way. So now the teacher starts writing 2 boards. She writes 1 board in cursive and then 1 board in normal until I learned how to write cursive. But within the 2 years, bro, of me going to school in Brazil, I advanced so much in like math and they teach there a lot
It's
quicker,
different.
bro. It's different. The pressure there is different.
Yeah.
The thing is
I
that
think they're
Brazil,
better at teaching too, dude.
there's 2 ways that your life is gonna go in Brazil. It's either you study and to become an entrepreneur in Brazil. It's so hard
So
because
different.
taxes, corruption kind of fucks you as a business owner in Brazil. So lots of times, the only way you can actually succeed in life is either you become an intellectual person that goes to school and teaches college and all that, or you work.
A degree is much more
A
valuable.
degree, 100%.
100%.
So it's like I feel like school there is just a lot more valuable than school here. School here is more of an
harder too, bro. You know what I mean?
Would you say that was the reason why that changed your life, or was it for a different reason?
Man, that was a big part
eye-opener.
of what. Oh yeah, eye opening. Because you have like 14 classes. I'm failing pretty much 13 of them. The only one I'm passing is English.
Yeah. and it's like shit, bro.
And everyone hates you for passing English too. They all hate you for it too.
Bro, and then I'm like, dude, my dad is paying for this shit, dude. And I'm like, fuck, like, damn, I gotta get better than this.
Yeah.
And then, dude, I was like really trying, but it wasn't clicking, man.
hard,
So I ended up passing the year, but like, dude, like a miracle. But I passed, but like it taught me a lot of lessons, man. And it was funny enough because like I watched a video called like How Bad You Want to Succeed by E.T. And that video used to get like me motivated to like actually be able to study. I never studied when I was in here, bro. I never even like reading books, bro.
Join the club, my G.
Bro, I was never into books, bro. But then I had a cousin in Brazil, dude, like ugliest motherfucker in the world, dude. But he used to hook up with all the hot girls. Yeah, swear to God, bro, Vichium. Then he told me, like, bro, I'm like, yo, what do you do, bro? I'm like, yo, I read. I'm like, what?
He's like, I'm reading.
But it's true, bro. Because the more you read, your vocabulary gets bigger, your mind expands. You learn how to. Like,
What do you do? I read.
That's game, bro. That's game. Write that down.
Chat.
That's
Let me
game.
write
That's
that down,
game.
chat. Listen, you want to spit game? You want to get all the
gotta
nice
read, bro.
girls? You gotta read. You gotta read.
Yeah.
Bro, I went to my dad's room. The first book I ever read in my life was Paulo Coelho, bro, The Alchemist.
Yo, I love that book.
My mom always suggests me to read his books.
Yo,
dude.
read The Alchemist, bro. That book is
What
like
is that about?
You can apply that story to anything in your life.
What's
dude.
it about?
Like, so it's about this like sheep herder who just has like a journey to like find a treasure, but like ultimately like the whole book ends up being not about the treasure, but like what he gets throughout that journey, who he meets, like what he has to do to get to the treasure.
Like, yo, I gotta get into reading. So, like, dude, that opened my eye. I got into reading books, and then I'm like, dude, all right, I really gotta focus in school. But then I was like, all right, cool. What am I gonna do after I graduate this? Because I don't even know what I want to do for college. And I was just thinking about becoming a police officer.
Oh, here
in Brazil.
Oh, in Brazil. Oh, sure.
In Brazil?
No, but in Brazil,
Yeah.
that's like it's tough, but it's like a profession over
Okay,
there.
no, but wait a minute. Okay, wait. You're in Brazil. You want to become a police officer?
Bro, I didn't know what I wanted to do in my life because school wasn't for me. It wasn't clicking. So,
But this was after, like, this was like sophomore year that you went, right?
yeah, that's when I went.
Did you already play soccer here?
Oh yeah.
Did you have a passion with that?
Real quick, for people that don't understand, Brazil high school is 3 years.
Yeah.
So he basically, when he left here, his sophomore year, he went for his senior year in Brazil. Because it was your last year, but I mean, unless you like jump back or restarted.
No, bro, I was the oldest one to graduate high school, bro. I was about 20.
That's crazy.
I was the oldest one in high school.
Everyone's
dude.
like 17.
I got held back twice, bro.
Really bad.
Yeah.
But people don't understand, guys. School in Brazil is different. Even public school, it's different. Like
It's
the
different, it's
level
different.
of like for you to do well. Because over there too, I think they give you a lot of scholarships for people that do well, don't they?
Dude, I don't really understand like how school system in Brazil works. I know that you can escola pública, né?
Você passa o Enem. So I know
yeah.
there's like a test you can take, like, or if you do really well, it's kind of like the SATs over there, where like you'll get full scholarship to like anywhere if you do well on it. So it's like people. That's why it's so much more incentivized, I feel.
So, Matt, I mean, you going to school there, you want to go become a police officer, and then when did the reality kick in that you had to come back?
Bro, so that was a blessing, right? Because so it was not that I wanted to be a police officer. It was just I needed to find a way out. I needed to do something that, I was going to make something out of my life. Because I'm like, bro, I don't know where I'm going to go to school for.
I need to find a career.
I need to find something. So, like, I always thought, like, all right, cool. Like, my last resort, it's just like here, right? The kids, who goes to the Army here?
Army, Marines, the
like
guys who
last
have no
resort,
option.
Everybody that gets F's in school and they don't know what they're going to do is either going to become a salesman or they're going to go to the Army.
So everyone that goes, they end up being like, damn, bro, why did I do this?
So I'm had. And, that's when my dad was like, you know what? Like, we're done here. Like, let's go back. So literally my dad sold everything that we had in Brazil and we just came back.
Bro, you know what's crazy? Same exact story right there behind that audio. His dad opened a bakery in Brazil, got robbed, and then same thing. He said, fuck that, we're going back to Brazil, and they came back here. That's crazy, bro. The violence in Brazil
It's different.
is insane, too.
Bro, it goes to show the privilege, how it goes back to, like, sorry for, like, veering off, guys, how lucky we are to be in the United States. And
Yeah,
have the opportunity.
bro.
Because you talk about
This
this
is
a
a
lot.
blessing, bro.
It's such a blessing, bro. And people like
Yeah.
to shoot it down, living. I say, oh, we got this and this, and oh, look at all this. Yeah, everyone has problems, but yo, look at this.
No,
Two
yeah,
people in
yeah,
this
yeah.
room had a business in Brazil, got a gun, held at gunpoint, and literally it's like,
I was thinking about that today, bro. How
Fortunate.
how fortunate we are, because it's like the security in this place.
It's the best.
It's insane. Like like you can walk around with gold necklaces, with Rolex on your arm. You can.
depends where you are sometimes.
Nah, I mean, of course, yeah.
Don't go to Shannon, never mind. Anyway,
Don't go to-
but Matt, I mean, bro. So I was gonna say, but I was like, never mind. So at the end of the day, Matt, I mean, you got your family goes and says, we just went through this massive trauma, right? And you guys said,
Sold everything again to come back to the
yeah,
place they were just
come
at.
back here. We're out. You came back. What happened from there?
Bro, so my dad sold everything. We came back, and my dad actually bought a business place, pizza place again in Revere.
Your story's so fire that the fire department's here, bro.
So yeah, my dad bought the pizza place again, and then just trying to do like family business stuff like that. But the problem is that the business that my dad bought, the guy showed him that, hey, the business is making this money, but the reality is the business was not making the money that the guy showed us that it was making. So basically, all the money that you save up, you put into something that you think that it's gonna get you to the next level. It ends up being a little bit different. So
A little bit different.
So yeah, man, and then just like you, man, I always work with my parents. So I was delivery pizzas, and at that time I got into bodybuilding as well too. So
I remember.
Oh yeah. Nah, chill. In high school, you were already lifting
Going
some weights,
hard,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, so because when I was playing soccer, I broke my knee.
Oh yeah,
And then,
I remember.
Dude, crazy, because the previous pizza place that my dad had, there was a gym in front of the pizza place. So when I broke my knee, I was almost out for like a whole year, and then I had to get back into like exercise and stuff like that, which I never even liked exercising. But I started going to the gym. I saw like my body change, and I'm like, yo, dude, I got hooked on it. And then I started working out at Gold's Gym. I met this guy, Alan, who
Hercules?
Yeah.
Olympia Gym today.
Yeah.
Wow, bro. Look at that.
The
And
progress.
then, yeah, bro, Alan got me into bodybuilding, bro. I met Coach Rolando, and he's
Yeah.
like, hey, man, why don't you compete? I'm like, oh, shit, all right, cool, let's do it, man.
I remember you. That was
Fire,
cool. That
fire.
was dope during that time. I remember that.
Yeah, and then, so I started, competing. I got into the gym stuff, so I'm like, awesome, man, I found what I want to do. I'm going to be a personal trainer. So I used to tell everybody, hey, I'm going to open my gym.
I
I'm going to be
remember
a
this,
personal
Matt.
trainer, this
You
and that.
used to do little personal trainer diets for people.
Bro,
I remember.
that was my life, bro. I was like strict on that thing, bro. Like literally, I used to go to high school, bro. Like I used to have my
You
meal
used to
prep.
personal train Gisele Gomez.
Gisele Gomez,
Yeah, I remember.
bro. Yeah,
I
we
remember.
competed together,
Yeah.
bro. We competed together, bro.
Oh yeah, she did. For sure.
Bro, I went like 6 or 8 months, bro. Literally eating like
Rice and fucking chicken.
with no salt, with nothing, bro. With
Crazy.
nothing, bro. Like I look back, I don't even know how the hell I was doing that shit, bro.
I want to say something here, Matt. We got so many people in this chat, bro. Everyone here just saying hi to you. We got Jay Briggs here. We got Sandro Oliveira saying hi. Fire Kits is also throwing the
Yes,
skyrocket
sir.
here for you. Jacob Valencia also. Edson. O Eder. Edson tá aí. Raoni de Andrade também tá aí.
Raoni.
Gabriel Rocha falou assim, Matt the Tibia player.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Joga tibia, né? Joga
bro,
tibia.
I was addicted to that thing,
Yo,
bro.
no, it's mad funny. I was hanging out with my boy Alan this weekend, and he was like, "Yo, that day, you're not gonna believe what I did." Que ele é viciado no shit. Because viciado, he likes to play like on the weekends and shit. He's like, "Bro, I sold one of my accounts." I was like, "Damn, bro, yo," and you'd be surprised how much. Like,
How much does an account go for?
like,
Oh yeah, that thing goes.
Oh, bro, I don't want to give away too much
like, I mean,
information,
5
but
figures?
he made a good
5 figures?
5 figs.
Really?
Fire.
Fire.
It can get to the and it's crazy, bro. Like the stuff you see this online.
So Matt
shit.
has a gaming side to him too.
Bro, I was addicted to Tibia, bro.
Bro,
Addicted,
that
bro.
game is so popular in
When
Brazil.
bro, when I went to Keith Tech, bro, I thought I wanted to be like mess
The
up with
computer.
computers, bro.
Oh, like a compu-
because I used
like
to
a-
play games all day long, bro. Like, dude, like me and Gabe, bro, like the whole night playing this thing, bro. My days used to get pissed, bro, because you.
Wait, this game é o comédia?
É o comédia,
That game was like, and
Oh,
wow,
oh,
like during
I want to
RuneScape and
say right
shit.
now, I want to take this moment right now, guys. Listen, we got some people watching here. If you guys haven't yet, subscribe, liked, and share. Make sure to take this
that
moment,
notification
guys,
bell.
to like, subscribe, and share, because without your guys' help, we can't get there. I need you. I need you, baby.
Go on your
Help
knees.
me out.
Go on your knees.
No. Press that little. You see the notification, the little bell right there. If you take a look on the bottom side, right under us, there's a little subscribe and a bell. Click it.
Just move it.
Click it real quick.
So Matt, dude, coming back from Brazil, dude, did you already dive? So you said you already dived into. Did your dad open another restaurant here, or?
Yeah, we bought one in Revere, Uncle
Okay,
Nino's.
in Revere.
Revere, yeah.
So you guys
Yeah.
came straight into a business.
We got here, and then my dad was like searching for like business opportunities. At first, he wanted to move to Florida. It didn't work out, so we found this business place, and then my dad bought it. And
the plan was always for you and your dad to, you helping your dad run the business and all that.
yeah, I mean, dude, I never really knew what I wanted to do when I got into bodybuilding. I thought that was my
That was gonna
path.
be your
I
thing,
thought
yeah.
I thought that was gonna be my thing until I got my certificate and I started training people. When you're young and you're into bodybuilding, bro, you think that everybody's gonna be on the chicken broccoli diet, right? But the reality is, bro, like people start,
It's hard,
working out.
man.
They don't want that lifestyle, bro. People just want to be, healthy.
They want to look good. That's it. At the end of the day, they don't want to put the
That's
work
it,
for it, but
bro.
they
I
want
mean,
to look
honestly,
good.
can I tell you like a big reason for why I even work out is so I can eat what I want.
Exactly.
Tell me not, because like if you know what I mean, like you go out to all these nice places to eat, you don't want to like kind of hold back. So like you're like, hey bro, I'm gonna splurge a little bit.
I don't know, but like there's like this little, it's like kind of fun, kind of like not eating those things that are not good for you though.
Kind of like you're like all right, I see the
like soda, bro. Soda, I haven't had soda in like
Yeah.
a year and a half. I had McDonald's and Burger King for like a year and a half, bro. I cut all of that out of my life.
I want to say something here real quick because that means we're brushing through here your timeline, right? And I'm already catching something just through like we're in year like 5 of your journey, and I'm already catching something that like is happening throughout every year. Every time you're going through something, bro, you're evolving something that has to do with discipline.
Always, bro.
And it's freaking crazy that you've been chasing that discipline thing since you were a kid. And I can see that because to me, I mean, once we get to the final of your story, they're going to understand why I'm saying this. But bro, it's amazing. First you went into sports, soccer, discipline. You got hurt, boom, close that door. You said, I don't care. I'm going to keep chasing and doing something. Boom, you go into Brazil now. You want to go into police academy, discipline. Boom, that didn't work out. You said, bet, come back to this country. Guess what? He goes back now into bodybuilding, discipline. That didn't work out. What's next?
Bro, so bodybuilding was a blessing in my life because I started doing a lot of shows. You do like natural shows, and I'm like, yo, I'm doing the same workout. I'm doing like the same diet. Like, and I'm not growing like these guys are. I mean, like, yo, I gotta do something. You know what you gotta do, bro.
You know what that is?
So the last competition I did, I found this guy online, and at that time he was into intermittent fasting, and I'm like, dude, this guy is so smart. I want to work with him. So I literally hit him up. And at that time, nobody was doing intermittent fasting. Bro,
Discipline.
I think I was the first one that started doing intermittent fasting.
What
bro.
is that, intermittent fasting?
Bro, you go like a long period of time without eating, and then once you eat, you're eating like once or twice a day.
Count me out.
No, but yo, it can be very essential if you're trying to like figure out for like maybe even like what your body's missing or if it's like a peak point. You can also, what it does is people intermittent fast to lose weight, but it also can be a thing where if you're trying to like get everything out of what you eat, you do that. Because let's say, for example, you stay like almost the whole day without eating, and then you go to eat at like 5 or 6 in the afternoon. The food that you make for like, you make like a nice rice and beef and vegetables. What you eat, you're gonna get more of the nutrients out of it. Your body's gonna break it down better because
and you still be able
It's
to
kind of
grow.
like watch what I'm about to do here. It's kind of like a supply and demand.
Richie, we're talking about working out.
But watch, it's about it's a supply and demand here.
Yo, you're gonna be in a caloric.
Os caras falam que eu sou saudável, velho. Ó, pra você ver, Matheus. Os caras tá me tirando, mano. Na live, mano. Na live, mano.
But yeah, intermittent fasting is the wave, bro.
Matt,
bro,
So you tried that out?
Yeah, I tried that out, bro. And then I'm like, dude, listen, I want to get into like pro level. Like, what I gotta do? And it's like, yo, you gotta start a cycle. Fernando was the first guy to actually put steroids in me, dude. The guy knows everything, bro.
Wait.
For guys who don't know, Matt Gava brought his buddy Fernando, who's out back. He's actually one of our Sunrun guys too, killing it in the game. Fernando, thank you for being here live and backseat, bro. Valeu, mano. Seu cara por tá aí. Valeu pelo
I love
support.
that you said that, bro, because most people that like are in that industry won't say it.
Wait,
right?
yes. Wait, can I hear it again? Wait, what happened?
He said, what do you gotta do to get bigger? Start a cycle.
Yeah, bro. So
There's
I
no-
wanted
there's
to
no
win,
other-
bro. Like, if you want to go to pro level, bro, like that's the route. that's where you gotta go. So I'm like, yo,
What you took it on the arm or the booty cheek? Or?
bro, you do it on your shoulders, bro. It's a fucking
Bro, Briggs should have been here. He would have been
Yeah.
jumping right now.
He'd be like, what type is it? What type?
Yo, Briggs would have been like, someone said I can do steroids. No way, no way.
Yo, but you being the type of person you are, did you see that as like a shortcut?
No, bro. It's the tools that you needed to get to the goal. It's just a tool. All it is.
Because you're not just gonna like put it in and like whoosh, you're gonna get big. You gotta
work out.
Pick up the
Bro,
weights.
that
You gotta
shit is
eat
the
right.
hardest
You
thing.
gotta.
Bro, it was the hardest thing I did in my life, bro. Try to stick a needle in your fucking arm every fucking day, bro.
I can never do it.
And then, dude, what really controls you inside is your hormones, bro.
Yeah.
And then, bro, it's hard, bro. It's hard. So I'm like, yo, I wanna get to pro level. So I'm gonna do whatever it
So
takes.
you started your cycle, and then how did it go after?
Bro, so I actually did my last show was in New Jersey. Fernando actually was supposed to bring me to the show. Motherfucker never shows up.
I'm tired, bro.
I was pissed, bro. I called my sister. I actually borrowed her car and I drove to New Jersey by myself. I don't know if you guys know what peak week is, but like the last week that you do to compete, you literally depleting your body. Bro,
From water, from
Sucking,
food,
yeah, so you can
everything.
literally be
Bro,
like, yeah.
I was like without water, bro.
Fica seco,
Sucked
mano.
out.
Bro,
Yeah.
you're trying, like, you're thirsty, bro. And I like driving by myself.
You
I'm
got like
shit,
5%
bro.
body
Dude,
fat.
I've seen the bodybuilders. They like drink tequila because tequila like freaking
Sucks
like
out your
drives
water.
you.
Yeah. Yeah,
No
you do-
way,
you do this
bro.
killer
That's
shot.
crazy.
Bro, so I drove to New Jersey by myself. I get to the competition. I'm like, all right, cool. Listen, I've been doing like what everybody's doing. So I'm gonna
Mateus.
place. I'm gonna get pro. Bro, I get there. I didn't even place. And I'm
No
like,
way, man.
yeah, bro. And then I was like, yo, you know what, bro? It was this shit worth it, bro? And I'm like, man, my mom almost killed me because, I was like, shots, and then I was hiding the bag where like the needles and stuff like that. My mom, when they found that thing, bro, she almost had a heart
She
attack.
probably thought you were doing hard drugs.
Oh, bro, she almost had a heart attack, bro.
Jesus.
And then go try to explain to your mom, you're like,
Brazilian mom, too.
Bro,
Bro.
imagine until you get to the point where you explain to her, Mom, I'm doing pro athlete. I'm taking this to help
I
me.
need this to get to the next level.
bro, like
She was probably crying. Meu Deus, meu filho vai pro
yeah,
inferno.
Matheus tô louco, Matheus tá louco.
Matheus tá drogado.
Normal, yeah. That mean, but I feel like any parent would, give
Matt,
be like, what the fuck?
let's cut to the chase. I mean, let's fast forward a little bit. Bet you get into that. It's another period in your life where you're trying something new, and that's what I want to show to everybody here, man. When you're in a young stage, guys, especially for you guys that are under your 30s, it's okay to try new things. It's okay to fail. It's okay to go and do this and do that and do this. Because lots of times people message me and they're like, Rich, I don't know how to relate to your podcast because like I have so many things that hold me back and that can't keep me from going forward. And how do I even start? And that's how you start, just trying new things. And we try to talk a lot about that, Matt, in the podcast. It's just, oh my God, like how did that person get to where he is today? He took a risk. Right? Bro. So at the end of the day, bro, I see just right now, bro, we're not even at your what? How old were you when you were doing this bodybuilding?
Bro, the last show I did, I was not even 21 yet. I was 20,
You're 20. How old are you now?
28.
We're 20. So we have 8 more years not to talk to where you are today. And dude, look at this. We have had so many sceneries where you had to just try new things and not give up. And that's what I want to bring out here to everybody who's watching us. You need to understand at the end of the day, for you to get, it's just really just trying things and being willing to mess up and maybe just seeing if it works and if it doesn't. And that's what you did. And that's how you got to where you are today. And that's very important, bro. It's simple. It's so simple. People sometimes think there's like a masterpiece behind it.
Bro, it's crazy how
Persistence.
everything happens, right? So I go to the show, I don't place, I come back, it was Halloween. And I was so pissed that I didn't place, and I'm like, yo, what am I gonna do now? I get home, my sister was about to go to a J Balvin concert. I'm like, she's like, oh, what are you doing? You should come out with us. I'm like, all right, cool, I'll go. So, prior for me starting this whole competition thing, it was summertime. I had some, girlfriends from Boston, and they signed me up to this competition, Garoto Verão.
I remember that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
remember that.
Bro,
you were
I
asking for
told-
votes for everybody. You know?
Bro, I told these girls, I'm like, yo, you guys
I
are
don't do
crazy,
that,
man.
yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. And then we went out, we started drinking. I'm like, yo, you know what? Let's
You
fucking
bought
go.
into it. No,
I'm
you
gonna
bought
do it.
into it. You bought into it.
I'm gonna do
Don't
it.
you remember Kyle and Gee
Oh,
did it too?
is that with the little sunguinha and shit? Really?
How did that
That's a
go?
different one. That's not. No,
Is that
no,
not
no.
it? Okay.
No, this is before.
No,
Yeah.
isso aí, velho, isso aí é diferente. Isso aí foi num restaurante no. Velho, there was a restaurant back in Boston, bro. That
Yeah.
they signed me up for that thing. I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna go.
okay.
Wait, so, so then what happened?
Bro, we go out, we start drinking. I'm like, yo, you know what? Let's fucking go. I'm gonna go. Dude, I got there, man. I got hammered. So at that time, there was a famous Brazilian singer, Gabriel Gava.
Yeah.
And sei lá o que é lindo, é mole, quero ver. So that music was blowing up at that time.
Yeah.
And my name is, there's
Gava.
Gava in there.
Yeah.
So, dude, I'm like drunk. I got the mic. I'm like, yeah, you guys know my cousin, Gabriel Gava.
No way.
I went crazy in that place, bro.
No way, Matt.
So I ended up getting second place because one of the judges, Aninha, freaking hated me, bro. Você é muito folgado, você blah, blah, blah. So she didn't give me the vote, so I got second place.
Damn. You know that comes to prove that there's always that one hater that keeps it.
That was a blessing in my life, bro. Because
Why?
The reason why I tell that story, bro. So I did that. I got into the prep mode. I went for my prep, went to the show. I didn't place. I come back. I go to this J Balvin concert, and then at that concert, I was good friends with her sister, and then her sister was telling me, hey, listen, my sister just moved in town. Can you guys actually bring her back home? And then when I saw, I'm like, is that your sister? I'm like, no, I'm not gonna bring her. I got second place because of her. No way.
No way.
And then, we're just like messing around talking. And, and then she started telling me how she was in the car business and how much money she was making. I'm like, bro, this girl's full of shit. There's no fucking way she makes this kind of money. Like, it's just no.
Like Wolf of Wall Street. If you make that much amount of money, I'll call my job right now and I'll quit. And I'll work for you.
At that time, bro, you're making like $400, $500 a week. It was like a lot of money.
Yeah.
$800 a week.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody telling you that they're making like over $1,000 a week, like, bro. You're like,
whoa,
what?
how?
And then, she's like, hey, why don't you come sell cars? And I'm like, wow, man, this is not for me. So I go back to my dad's place, and then, dude, working for your family is super tough.
Yeah.
And then it got to a point that, I got a little bit in an argument with my dad, and I'm like, man, you know what? Like, I'm done.
You and Eric can definitely relate a lot because Eric went through that.
Yeah.
Bro, I told my dad, I'm like, hey, listen, man, I'm going to go sell cars. My dad go like, who do you know? I'm like, Dad, if you sell like 13 cars, man, you're going to make like this much a month. Like, dude, be careful. People lie too much. Brazilian parents.
The Brazilian mindset.
It's super
Pause.
skeptical.
So I want to put something right there. That's the thing, dude. You got and that's the thing. Lots of times, man, and we talk about this a lot. You go to your family with a plan. You go to your loved ones with a plan, and they try to shut you down from your dreams and from your goals. Don't let that happen. It's okay. You don't always need the approval from everybody around you. Just make shit happen, bro.
Maybe not even shutting down from your dreams or go, but like they don't want you to be like,
they're just
to risk
scared.
it.
It's
Like, no, but you're
scared.
good here. You're comfortable
Yeah.
here.
That's what I was
It's
gonna
okay
say.
here.
So what made you go, even though your parents are like, what the hell?
Bro, I needed to try something different. I needed
Always
to go.
trying something new, bro. I
needed
love
to
that.
go. So
You still didn't find your thing, yeah.
I think the important thing is the acknowledgement of himself needing more.
Bro, I love that.
It's like
Dude, the whole journey.
because a lot of people they run into that problem of being comfortable
Stagnant.
where they're at, where they're being stagnant, with being okay to being okay.
Yeah.
Right. It's just like everybody wants to make that extra jump to see what else is out there in the world. Right. Damn, man, you already killed that. Jesus.
We killed it. Me, you, and Matt, bro.
No, all you.
Me.
Bro, it's because there's two ways to learn, right? You can learn by like watching people, you going out there and doing it. I always been a very good observer. So I seen that movie again, right? I seen my dad at the Natick Pizza, like just working a lot. We go to Brazil, working a lot. We come back here working a lot, and I'm like, yo, I don't want that for me. So I had to take my chance. So like, Dad, listen, I'm gonna go, bro. Comes the first, if you don't find another driver, man, I'm out. I had $750 on my account, bro, which I always helped my dad pay rent, and I could afford my car payment.
Fire.
So I go do the interview. Todinho comes out and goes like, how much money you want to make? I'm like, oh, man, if I make like $800, $900 a week, I'll be good. And, dude, I remember him but I'm like, bro, this guy got money, bro. He had like a big, long jacket, like suit and tie. He crossed his leg and goes like, I made over $100,000 this year. I'm like, $100,000? Holy shit. Like, bought my wife a brand new Ford Explorer. I'm like, damn, this guy's a baller, dude. I'm like, shit. And then he goes like, yeah, man, if you have this mindset that you want to make this kind of money, I'm going to have to let you go. Because the minimum amount of cars you got to sell is like 13 cars.
What is that, a month?
Yeah, and 13 cars a month would pay you out probably about $7,000 to $8,000 a month.
No, bro, at that time, it was like $4,200.
Really?
Yeah.
Just because the price range.
Yeah, no,
is
it's just because pay plans. It's just how things work.
Bro,
yeah.
and, Todinho, bro.
And that's a lot more than what you already made.
Oh, bro.
So you're like, whoa, wait, what? The minimal requirement here, I'm already making 4?
I'm like, dude, sign me up. Crazy enough, when I got back from the J Balvin concert, I was
Yeah.
living at Bayberry Hills. I parked my car and I always knew Chris.
Chris that I go. Wow.
Bro, it was like 4 a.m. This guy got there, dude. He was like hammered, bro. He just like, what up, bro? I'm like, oh shit, man, that's Chris. I'm like, yeah, man, beleza. Bro, I show up to the next day to work. They hired me. He's there. I'm like, yo, what are you doing here? He's like, oh man, I used to be in the car business. I left. I came back. And bro, we just clicked. So Chris literally took me under his wing, and like a lot of shit that I learned, bro, in the car business, bro.
That's so dope.
It was from Chris, bro. Chris is like
was my mentor in the car business, bro.
I love that, bro. Chris is our brother, man.
I was with him a few nights ago drinking, and we downed 3 bottles of wine, bro. Me, him, and under you,
bro. I'm very grateful for that guy, bro. Cause dude,
I love Chris,
like, bro. Chris like helped me a lot, bro. He literally took me under his wing. Cause when you get started in the car business, right, they have you shadow everybody.
Yeah.
And bro, I used to see like guys sitting on his table, and then like 30 minutes later, they had like the paperwork signed. I'm like, yo, what the fuck does he do, man? And I'm like, yo, what do you do, bro?
And then, Chris is so smooth, bro. With how he,
bro. So I just kind of try to mimic his process, and help me a ton. But
I mean, the car business for you, man. When you took that drive, right? I mean, you went now from going to bodybuilding, failing the bodybuilding, and now using the person who kind of made you fail in the bodybuilding to get into a different opportunity. I mean, how much of a shock was it when you hit the car business and you saw how hard it is to actually deal with people and sell?
Bro, it wasn't like more as a shock. It was more as a fear that, I had $750 in my bank account, right? So my biggest fear was that I would have to go knock on my dad's door and say, hey, man, I failed.
So you needed to produce quick.
Bro, I had no other option, bro. Going back was not an option. And the best thing about direct is that we had like a salary, right? So I'm like, oh man, I got my first salary, and this is good.
It's
so
a
I
draw,
just gotta learn how to sell now. And then I was watching Chris, how he was doing, and then I always been very big as far as like learning, right? My first month in the car business, Marcia goes like, hey, we're gonna offer training. Who wants to go? Bro, I didn't even hesitate. My hands went up, and he's like, oh man, this kid, he wants it bad. I'm gonna invest in him. And then he set a goal that if we were to sell X amount of cars,
he would go to the training.
I didn't hit the amount of car, so I paid half, and then he paid the half. I didn't have the money, so he was just literally gonna take out of my future paychecks.
Wow! But
I went to that Joe Vorty training.
Yeah.
And then Tajin used to ride me in the car, and then Tajin was like, bro, if you want to make $100,000, dude, you gotta learn this.
And it's crazy how much we chased at 100,000, right, bro? It's
bro,
that
it was
number.
My dream.
That number was always me too. When I started in the sales business, bro, just hearing making 100,000 was like a dream. It was like something like, if I made that, I'm good.
Bro, I played that Joe Vorty video in my car, bro, so many times, bro. You guys have like no idea, bro. I literally I devoured that content, bro. I was just like literally listening to it like every freaking day.
And it's crazy, man, because you dude, every moment of your process, of your experiences, you were always taking advantage of the most that you could from that opportunity. No matter how bad it got, you always found a good in that situation, bro. You didn't make your numbers, but you still found a way to make it happen and still go to that training. If it was someone that didn't strive for that different big success goal and at the end of the day getting to where they want, they would have just said, fuck it, I didn't make the numbers, it's okay. No, you said, hey, I'm pretty sure you had to go I know Marcio, you had to go negotiate that with him and say, hey, I'll pay half, you pay half, I still want to go to this event. So that's the difference. That's what makes people get to the next level and not get to the next level. It's making that one extra effort step to get to where they want to get.
Bro, and like I said, I really believe I'm out here for like something big.
Yeah.
So 4 months into the car business, I make $10,000. Dude, I was like cloud 9, bro. I actually wanted to go to the bank with the check so I could deposit. So just the cashier be like, yo, what the hell is this kid doing for work? So like it was my biggest thing. And then that month, that was when things flipped for me like crazy because I made 10,000, and then Daniel Rezende, we're in a meeting, he goes and calls me out. Oh, you don't even know what you're doing, and you just sold that by default. Like, you're young, you think that you're entitled, right? So I was entitled. I'm like, man, what are you talking about? I work hard for this. But, I look back, he was right. I got very lucky. I sat in front of the right people. Everything that month just happened for me, and, just happened. So I go and deliver one of my last cars. I show up to the car dealership in my gym clothes. Bro, he pulled me aside, man, and he ripped my ass apart, bro. Talking to me for like more than an hour, bro. And then at the end, he goes like, dude, listen, I really believe you can make $10,000 every single month. Do you believe the same thing? I just like, yeah, I do. He's like, all right, cool. Bro, a guy goes inside, he gets a white piece of paper, and then he writes $120,000 a month. And he's like, all right, now you got to sign right here. And then he put a date. And I'm like, shit. And then he's like, yo, if you want to make this money, you walk different, you talk different, and then you dress differently. Bro, I had like some money in my bank account. I go to Zara. I bought like suit and tie. There was a period in my life, bro, if you see me, whatever you would see me,
Suit
bro,
and tie.
I was suit and tie, bro.
remember.
I used to go on to clubs with suit and tie, bro. Like everywhere, bro, suit and tie, bro. And then that's when, things start changing for me, right? Then you're like, bro, like talk different. Like, what do you mean?
You start to become a professional.
Bro, you become a different person, right?
Yeah.
Because
But if you notice one thing too, Matt, you're always changing your environment. You're always you're always circling yourself around a different type of group.
Really adapting to his environment, right?
But at the end of the day, bro, lots of times you can walk into an environment and look at everything you say and say, fuck this, like this is weird. Or you can walk into it and say, what can I take out of this? And he always chose to take something that's good out of that.
Of course.
Entendeu? So
But
no
he-
matter what the situation was, he always took something good out of
That's
it.
what I'm saying. He adapted to it.
He
Yeah.
adapted to it, but he also figured out who was the one who was
What
pulling
was-
the numbers.
That's
what
fire,
they were
bro.
doing different. What that he can mimic to, or even put it on his own ways to,
So
definitely.
Matt, I mean, bro, the one thing about this culture is that we love to be vulnerable here and be real. When you went into the car business, man, I know the beginning stages for you because I was in the car business, you starting up, and I came in. I think did you come in first than me or before me? I came in 2014.
no, bro, you were like way ahead of me, bro.
When did you come in?
Bro, I
I mean, if
started
you did it
selling.
after bodybuilding, you were what 21 or 20? You said.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I started when I was 18. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
bro.
okay. So let's say this. When you came in, I remember people would be like, "Ah, o Mateuzinho, ele é bobo, não vai conseguir nada, tal." How did you deal with that, bro? Because I saw that, and I would see people sometimes be like, "No, Matt doesn't got it. He doesn't have it in him. Ele é muito bobinho às vezes." And you still fought against that. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, bro, is
Yep.
because a lot of people deal with that shit, bro. A lot of people go to work every day and they hear people say, you don't fucking got what it takes to make it. Or like they want it so bad, but everyone around them tells them sometimes that you don't got what it takes. You dealt with that. And I remember when you did. How did you deal with that?
Bro, just like everybody else, bro. I thought about quitting so many times. So many times I used to call Fernando. I'm like, yo, bro, I had enough of this, bro. Let me try something else. But I don't know, bro. It was always something in me that I'm like, all right, let me go one more day. Let me go one more day. And then you start getting like small wins. And then you're like, dude,
This is good.
I got this, man. And then, the best thing in life, bro, is to look somebody and say, like, I told you. Everybody that told you, oh, you're not gonna do this, you're not gonna do that, you're like, no, bro, I got it. I'm gonna do it. And then, time passed by. You look back, I'm like, yo, remember when I said that, bro? I went out and I did it. So I told you. For me, I love saying that, bro. It's like literally proving people wrong, bro. The same thing when like you're in bodybuilding, right? People are gonna critique your physique. It's the hardest thing in the world. You're being critiqued on your physique, and then you just gotta adapt. You gotta change.
And that messes with everything. Because once someone critiques your physique, it messes with your self-esteem. It messes with your conviction. It messes with your everything.
Yeah, you kind of start to think that, wait, are they right?
So, bro, like at the end of the day, bro, my question to you is, how did you not let that throw you down, man? When you had like, in every area so far you've talked to me, everyone fought against you, bro. What made you just keep going?
Bro, I really believe I have something big for me to do here. Some days you're not gonna feel perfect, bro. I just kept going. I knew that going to my dad was not an option. I knew that if I wanted to like get somewhere, I needed to like get the knowledge, and I was not gonna be stuck in that place forever. Opportunities gonna come, but then you gotta make sure that you get ready to those opportunities. You gotta be doing something. If you're stuck, if you're like not moving, nothing's gonna come to you. So I always knew I had to be in motion. I always knew I had to be out there, trying to be a little bit better than what I was doing
You
before.
were putting yourself in the right places.
I
Bro,
feel like you just got in a
always.
car, bro, and you said, see this rearview mirror? I'm ripping this shit out. I never look back. I only look forward. And that
Bro,
changed everything for you.
And one thing too, man, a lot of people are gonna try to bring you down, but there's always gonna be people that like you, right? There's always gonna be people that they look out for you. Chris was one of them, bro. Chris always looked out
Chris
for
is
me.
my mentor, bro.
Gustavo, bro. I don't know if you remember him. Gustavo, bro.
Foi pro Brasil, tá no Rio de
Gus,
Janeiro hoje.
Man,
I love
fucking
him, bro.
love that guy, bro. I love working with fucking
Yo, that guy
Gustavo,
has
bro.
motivated me multiple times when I was down. He would come to me and talk to me. Like, Rich, keep your head up, bro. You got this, bro. You have talent.
Bro,
you got this.
Gus always used to be, lifting me up. Like, oh, Mateuzinho, this is cara pra lá, blah, blah, blah. So he always, like, every time there's bad, bro, there's good. And, like, I just been blessed, man. All these people, they always looked out for me, man. Zumba just got into the
Real
car
estate
industry,
game,
bro.
yeah. Oh, your car industry at that
And
time.
you know, at that time, we're like out there shoveling snow, and we were talking about like, yo, bro, is this for us? Can we do this here? He always used to motivate me.
Yeah, bro.
So sometimes it's just not focus on the wrong people. Just try to focus on the right people.
Look
Focus
at the
on
light
the
in the
people
dark.
that actually wants to see you win.
Yeah.
The other ones is just noise, bro. It's gonna happen.
Exactly.
It's part of it, man.
You know, that's what I was telling my boys too, man. The outside noise, they're over here to distract you. The real reason that they're making this noise towards you is because they see the potential that you have, and they try to, get in the way of that, because at the end of the day, it comes probably back to self,
That's something, bro, that Matt, honestly, especially talking about vulnerability, if we had to talk about that, I struggle with that a lot, bro. I sometimes I let little things get to me that divert me sometimes from the goal, or like sometimes it gets me so upset that like I let it overcloud my final destination. When it's an example, as if I'm looking in the tunnel and I see the end, but sometimes I get so caught up in the feelings and the emotions of what's going on in my life in that moment that the end kind of gets foggy, and I forget about that end, and I just worry about what's happening right now. And that's tough, bro.
I always give myself two options, bro, because at the end of the day, you're also going to have two options. You can either quit or you can keep going. And every time I used to get so pissed at one thing in the car dealership that it was literally, I'm like, yo, what do you want to do, Matt? All right, you want to quit right now? Do you want to just go home? Or you want to keep going? I always used to go back to the mirror and just ask myself, like, what I really wanted to do. It was always going to be two options. I could either quit or I could keep going. I always kept going.
Yeah, man, and you kept going and going. How long have you been that you were in the car industry?
Bro, I was in the car. So I got into the car business. I was 20. I left the car business. I was 26,
All right.
27.
So about 6-7 years in the business.
Yeah, it was a long time.
And
Started
top
at
producer
direct.
too, throughout the whole time, bro.
Yeah.
This kid's disciplined.
It didn't happen that way, bro. So I was at direct. I was there for about a year, and then I
At beginning, but once you took that move to switch to that other dealer,
Automax.
you were focused, bro.
Yeah, so I got to Automax, and I was like, whoa, it's a little bit different here. And I just used everything I went through at direct, and I just grew out of it.
Like better, different.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
more selection of cars. The biggest time at that thing that the selling point for you to go to one dealership to another, it was like that you could deliver cars faster. The process a little bit smoother, different environment.
At the end of the day, let me just open a little parenthesis there. At the end of the day, dude, it's one was a Brazilian-owned dealership, kind of just doing things, bottom rush, and how we do things, our culture. And the other one was an Americanized business, more by the books, more things organized. They focused more on a process, on customer service and all that. So it made it a little bit easier for us to be able to provide the customer service we needed to have that full out experience from point A to point Z.
Yeah, and then while you're, let's say that you hit, your cap in the car industry, right? If you don't mind me asking, how much were you kind of making in your car industry, like top?
My best year, I did 142.
142. And at what point in your journey as a car salesman did you feel that you reached the cap, like you couldn't be making more than that?
Bro, so remember that I always had that goal to hit the 120, right?
Yeah.
You
wrote that.
My GM wrote that for me, and that's what I was like vision focused for it. It's funny because when I started dating Aline, she come live with me, and I used to have that paper glued in my wall. She gets the freaking paper, takes it out of the wall, and writes it. I'm like, Aline, know what the fuck you doing, bro? I need that. You messed the whole thing up now. So
No way. By the way, guys, I want to shout out right now to Aline. She's been by my side since the beginning of my journey in the car business too, and with Matt, and seeing you guys' story. I want to open a quick parenthesis right now, bro. At the end of the day, having the right person by your side makes a huge difference.
Oh, yeah.
And bro, Aline, thank you for being an amazing woman and Matt Gava's wife. Because seeing his progress, I know if he wasn't by your side, if he was by the wrong person, he wouldn't have achieved what he achieved today.
100%, bro. 100%. She helped me a lot as far as dealing with criticism.
Yeah.
Controlling my own emotions, being more centered. Like, bro,
Fire, dude. And obviously, month by month, that money's coming in, and you get kind of comfortable with the car business, dude. Now the main thing here is, right, the switch from the car business to Sunrun, right? One thing that I love to point out, it's inbound selling, right? Inbound selling is when the customers come to you. Right now, you're making a switch to outbound selling. Now you're gonna have to go after these customers, right? What I want to the courage that it took you to leave something so comfortable, money coming in, to something totally different. Something that you would have to adapt to. What made you do that big jump?
Yeah, so I mean, just going back to your question a little bit, right? So I had always had to go to 120, and it took me a year and a half. I got to 120. And then it was just about like trying to make a little bit more every single year. And then the pandemic happens, and I'm like, dude, the world's gonna end. Like, what am I gonna do with my life? And then at that time, I became a father. I was a father at a very young age. And then I'm like, dude, things are gonna get crazy. In the pandemic, I go and I have my second kid. And then, like, what am I gonna do? I was like
making babies
out, bro.
Yo, I remember when Matt first found out he was gonna have his first kid. He's like, "Yo,
I was in shock.
I'm gonna be a dad, bro." I was like, "What? Matt gonna be a dad?" He's like, "I'm gonna be a dad." He's
But it
like,
was a surprise.
Hey guys, we all know what he was doing in quarantine.
Wait, no. So, but it was none of them were planned. It was just kind of like it just happened.
The authentic Brazilians, bro.
Yep. In my opinion, the right way.
Alini's in the chat. Alini goes, "I love you guys." Alini, thank you so much for being in the chat. We love you too.
Bro,
Mine's
so
that, fine.
pandemic happens. I go back to selling cars. I go in. I broke the record for the store. I sold 55 cars
Shama.
What? In a month?
in a month.
Applause.
No, you didn't.
Applause,
Yeah, bro.
motherfucker.
Yo,
Let's go! All right, guys.
five.
I'm gonna put this in comparison for you guys can understand what 55 cars in the car business is.
That's like half the lot.
So what is
No.
that, in a quarter?
So let's
What
say
is it?
this. Let's put this in
30
a
days,
world.
bro.
Let's
30
say this.
days?
In 30 days, he sold 55 cars. I'll put this to an example. Let's say to a real estate agent that everyone can understand what a real estate agent is and how hard the job is, right? Selling houses is not easy. That's as if, let's say you sold like 20 houses in 1 month as a real estate agent.
Really?
Yes. Selling 50 cars in 1 month as one person without an assistant, that's like selling 20 houses as a real estate in 1 month.
Really?
Yes.
Bro,
That's hard.
it was insane.
That's hard.
But then I'm like, how do I do this again? How do I duplicate? I'm always about, you get something, you got to be able to do it again. So
Is that like goal and objective that you when you reach, you actually want to see what else you're capable of, right?
I feel like when you
it's
taste
not a
it,
destination, bro. It's a journey, right?
Yeah,
It's always about the journey, bro. So I knew that I was not limited at that number. That's the number that it got me to open my eye for more. So what I was doing is I went online and I was guys who sell 100 cars. And then I was literally messaging all these guys saying, hey, I work at this car dealership. I average about like 30 to 35 cars every single month. There was this 1 month that I sold 55 cars. I just want to know how you guys get to 100. I just want to be able to duplicate this. And then I came across Andy
I
Elliott.
remember that guy, bro.
Andy Elliott is a beast.
Fire.
He's the
Bro,
guy
he got
showing
personal
you,
coaching from Andy Elliott.
Yeah.
Really?
And
Yes.
at that time, when I was hitting Andy Elliott,
I remember you
everybody
hit me
around
up.
me was saying that, you're wasting money.
Yeah.
Yo,
You
Andy
hit,
Elliott
bro.
is
The week he
blowing
hired
up right now.
the
bro.
week he hired Andy Elliott, he started promoting on his thing, saying and all this and doing volume. And I called him. I was still in the car business. I was still selling at that time. And I was like, Matt, what are you trying to do? He's like, Rich, I'm trying to like do 100 cars a month. And I was like, what, Matt? Are you insane? He's like, bro, I'm paying this guy. He's going to tutor me. He's going to take me to the next level. Everyone's telling me I'm crazy, but I'm going to do this, bro. It's going to work. And I was like, bro, go for it. Make it happen. I believe
so
it.
then you
If
linked
there's
up
a
with
guy that can make it happen, it's you.
So then you linked up with this guy, and then what happened after?
And then I came across this guy named Dave Tutela. So Dave, he's a beast. He makes like $500,000 selling cars. And he works out in Boston. And, we just started talking, and I'm like, bro, like, how do you sell 60, 70 cars every single month? Like, how much money you're making? And then he shows me his pay stubs.
Wolf of Wall Street style.
I'm like, bro, there's something wrong. So remember that story about the water? Depends where you go, the water is worth like $1, but it can be worth $2. It's the same water. It's just the different places it's worth a little bit more. And like, bro, I'm selling cars. We sell both cars. How are you making way more money than I'm making? That's when something clicked in me that I'm like, dude,
It's the area.
I just gotta change. I maxed out where I am. If I want to get to the next level, I gotta change. And then that's when I started thinking about like, dude, I gotta do something a bit different. So I started training with Indie Elliott. I paid to be in this marketing thing. All the top guys that were selling like 100 cars, they all left the group and they all went to solar. I'm like, bro, these guys are selling like 100 cars. Like, what are they doing?
If they went to solar, that's. Yeah.
I messaged one of them and I'm like, bro, like, what's up with the solar thing? He sends me a check for $35,000. I'm like, bro, you're making that shit on a month? You're like, no, that was in a week. I'm like, what?
Ah, my
You're
God.
making this
You had
thing
a
in
heart
a
attack.
week?
You had a heart attack.
And then at that time, I knew Johnny. So I called Johnny. I'm like, Johnny, like, don't lie to me. Be honest. Is this possible? He goes, sends me a picture of Breno, bro. Breno in his porch with a baseball bat. And he goes like, yeah, this guy made $1 million. I'm like, bro, get me into this thing, man. I got to go for, I got to see for my own eyes. And then that's when Johnny was like, yo, come to the meeting. And then I'm like, all right, perfect.
Matt,
bro.
you were the
Get me in.
pioneer of the car business in the Brazilian community to go into the solar business.
Bro, because of me, a lot of people got into solar, bro.
Because of you, I changed my life, man.
Bro, it's in. You know what's crazy, bro? I was so like Dave. I used to look up for that guy, and like crazy enough, Dave came knocked doors with me one day, and I'm like, bro, sometimes, like what you're doing and you put it out there, you don't know who you're gonna be impacting, because that dude literally impacted my life, because he showed me like, bro, listen, you're worth way more than what they're paying you, and if they're telling you that you're worth this, they're wrong. Go, you're worth more. Like what you're doing, bro, you don't get that. It's not easy to do what you're doing. And I always believed that what I did was kind of easy, but ever since I left, nobody did what I did. So it's not easy. It's very few people that do what I do.
Yeah.
So that's when I noticed that, dude, how much is your value? You can't let people put value in you. You got to know your worth. So I'm like, yo, I got to go get what I'm worth. I'm worth a lot more than what I'm getting. And then flip me.
I talk about that a lot, man. I feel like we as humans, if you take a look at what we know, right? We talk about this a lot here in the podcast. Knowledge is power, but knowledge without implementation is nothing. Yeah. So at the end of the day, bro, we humans, we put ourselves in a little box that we think that we have gotten to the ceiling of that box, and that's all we know, and that's what life is. But I tell you, and this is what you did, and this is what I have done, this is what Eric has done, this is what Andre has done. If you choose to open the lid to that box and understand that there's a bigger box outside of the box you live in, you're going to always achieve greatness. And that's the choice that you made to always get to the next step. You always got to the ceiling of that box and you said, bet, let me open this one to see what's the next box. And that's the thing. People sometimes get so caught up with just living in that own box that they're living that they don't want to experiment what else is out there as knowledge, as information, as opportunities. And that's the thing. Bro, if you think you're stuck, open the lid and just go try something new.
Yeah, definitely, dude. And, thinking about Matt, he had a whole family, in the car business, bro.
Transition.
I don't want to say that you're a comfortable man, but I'm just gonna say that. Look, man, you have a wife, you have 2 daughters that you have to take care of, right? Making a move from the car business, receiving the money that you were receiving, and jump to solar is something that you had no idea about.
It's a
scary ass move, bro.
What I tell people sometimes is like comfort is when you're not thinking about changing your job. That's when you're comfort, right? Because you're comfort with the situation that you're in. I wasn't comfort with the situation I was in. Yeah, I knew that I was making over $10,000 every single month, but I wasn't comfortable making that money. I wasn't comfortable, just doing what I was doing because I knew that I was capable of doing more. So doing that change, it's scary because you're like, dude, I gotta just change a whole industry, but that's my way out. That's like my opportunity, and I'm just gonna go take it. I show up to the meeting, and then I'm like, dude, I'm paying out of my pocket for training, bro, and I got like Tiago training, I got like Felipe training, and they believe the same shit that I do, that if you want to like grow, you gotta be training, and I got that like free.
It's a culture shock.
Twice a week free, and I used to pay for that thing. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? This is my people, bro. This is my place. Always be grateful for the person that got you to one point, bro. But there's gonna be people that they're gonna take you as so far. If you want to go a little bit further, bro, you have to meet different people, bro.
I learned that.
You got a network.
It's different people's gonna, bro. Always be grateful for whoever took you at that place that you were in. But if you want to go a little bit further, it's gonna be somebody else. And that somebody else is like meeting guys like Breno, meeting guys like Thiago, bro, Felipe, bro. Like, dude, I look up to that guy like crazy, bro.
Well, I'm
Gomez.
gonna bring up a name right now, Clayson Braga. You remember Clayson Braga, right?
Yeah.
You know where he is today?
I think he's in Dubai.
He's in Dubai doing a training right now for sales and teaching people. He started with us in the offices at Direct Auto Mall selling finance and selling contracts. He put a slide that he took a picture of. One of the guys took a picture of the slide that he put in there. And you know what that slide said? It said 80% of your success is based on your network. 20% is the effort you put in.
Yeah.
And what you just said resumes all that. 80% is the people who you're willing to meet and to see how far they can take you. 20% is the work that you're putting in to show to them that you're trustworthy enough for them to teach you and waste their time on you.
Bro, so I got into Sunrun. I was just amazed by like the whole culture. And I literally got hired this month, like literally almost like a year and 11 months ago. And we went to like a Christmas party. And the guys there were talking like which cars they're gonna buy so they can write off for taxes. Bro, I looked at Fernando. I'm like, yo, bro,
This is where I need to be.
this is what I need to be, man. Like, dude,
Fire.
the conversation is a bit different, bro. Like, they're not just trying to make fun of one another. They're literally talking about like
Growth.
wealth, growth.
There's a little bit of that too, right? Making fun of each other.
But that's part of the.
We got a rash. We got a rash.
That's part of the culture. That's part of
Nah,
the.
nah,
Like,
but the bigger
main
picture,
vibe was, it was
it's
a
growth.
different, it was a different
No,
vibe,
it's
bro.
different, bro.
So like that
Yeah.
thing got me sold in, man. I was like, bro, like I want to be part of this, man. I really want to be part of this.
Yeah, you are who you hang out with, right?
Matt, it's like, I mean, I took the move, man, to leave the car business too, and it was a very scary move for me. I worked 10 years in the car business, and you know how hard I've worked, man. You know how hard I worked against resilience in the car business, especially because of my irresponsibilities sometimes of being young and making that much money. I always just did whatever the fuck I wanted, and I knew I was good in sales, and I took advantage of that. I can admit to that 100%. But making the move of going from the car business into the solar business where I was making a decent amount of money and stepping into a new environment, it's a very scary move, bro.
Oh.
But once I stepped into that environment and I saw what it had to provide for me, not only financial, because I want to bring something up here that I get a lot of messages on in my inbox, bro, that says that, oh my God, only thing I hear when you guys are talking is money, 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 money. But at the end of the day, yes, we're talking about money. At the end of the day, yes, we're talking about growing ourselves financially better, but there's a bigger purpose behind that financial growth, which is why I want to bring that up here too. He's not talking only about financial growth. The reason why Matt Gava works as hard as he works to get to where he wants to get is because he wants to provide a better life for his family, a better life for his 2 daughters. He wants to be able to look in their eyes, and if they say, I want to go to this college, he doesn't have to rely on a grant, on a scholarship. He can pay for it, and that just have them chase their dreams. And I know that's your purpose, Matt. I know the guy you are.
I always tell people, right? You know, lately I do a lot of hiring nowadays, right? And when people come to me and I'm like, dude, if you're looking for a job, I'm not gonna hire you. This is a lifestyle.
Yes.
If you want a lifestyle,
Wow.
you come on board.
Shama.
And when I talk about like a lifestyle, man, it's like in the car business, bro. Like if I always felt guilty on going on vacations, bro. Bro,
Because you're like, oh, I could be working right now making money.
dude,
No, but it's different,
I had
yeah.
a good conversation with my wife the other day, and you know, bro, when my wife was pregnant, bro, I even felt guilty like leaving the car dealership to go to like a doctor appointment with her because like I just gotta be there selling all the time. Like you're
But
just like crazy mindset, bro.
That's
But the
a
reason why
crazy-ass
that,
work
but the reason why
ethic.
that's happened is because at the end of the day, with the car business, you're a number and that's it, bro. It doesn't matter how great you are. At the end of the day, you're a number and they want you to produce. So if you leave, they put that pressure on you. Wait, you're leaving, but my other guy is in here selling on the floor and he's putting more sales than you.
It's different, bro.
It's different.
And like you
Yeah.
come out here, bro. It's different, bro. Like, dude, like literally a week ago, I'm in Brazil, bro, watching my team be champions that we never even won to that freaking
During a
finals,
competition.
bro. Doing a crazy competition that we have in the office, and I was like freaking out. I'm like, yo, Thiago's gonna find out I'm gonna go to Brazil. Thiago messaged me, hey buddy, I heard you're going to Brazil. Yeah, go have fun. I'm like, the fuck?
You're
man?
like, wow.
I thought the guy was gonna go off of me. And then, bro, I come back a 10-hour flight, bro. You think I'm gonna go home? I'm like, bro, this guy's happy for me. I'm gonna give my all to him. Bro, I come back 10-hour flight, dude. My feet was swollen. I was exhausted. Literally went home, bro. Boom. went back to knocking doors.
I call Matt, bro. Matt had just landed. I was like, yo, Matt, what's up, bro? How's everything? How was the flight? How was your trip? He's like, bro, it was a blast. But, you know, things aren't always as amazing as it is. We had a few issues here and there, but at the end of the day, we still made it happen. We had a great time. But, bro, guess what? I can't talk to you for too long right now, bro, because I'm just showering real quick, and I'm going to get back on the road. This is like at like 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. It's like, bro, I just landed. I'm going to go out there and sell some deals. How many deals you closed that day?
I did too.
Hey guys, remember that the sun is going down at 4:30, so probably when he closed that deal, it was all dark. It was dark,
bro.
man.
Brandon was hitting me up on Instagram like, "Yo, go have fun, man." Dude, I wish it was my. I'm like, bro, like it's just a different.
It's a different vibe, bro.
Lifestyle,
it's a different
man.
culture.
It's a different lifestyle, man. Like, dude, I've probably been on more vacations in my whole like life like this year than I ever been on my all years combined in the car business, bro.
Yeah.
And
bro, you know, it's crazy, man. It's like I had that experience too, because we come from the same world, the car business. We know how hard it is to work in the car business. And once I went into the Sunrun world and I see all these incentives, bro, Sunrun gave me a $2,500 card to go and travel anywhere I wanted because I won that competition with the what was it? The rally. I fell out in second place in the whole nation. They gave me $2,500. I was like, bro, this would never happen in the car business.
I sold 55 cars. They go like, oh, the owner thinks they're paying you too much money.
Oh my God, no way.
If it was a joke or not, bro, it's like, it's a comment that you don't make.
Yeah.
You know,
You're
you're breaking
your
record
best
for
guy,
the store,
yeah.
bro. Come on. Like, there's some jokes that you don't make these kind of jokes.
Yeah.
So that's why I say, like, I'm very grateful for everything that happened in the car business and so forth. But, like, it's a different lifestyle. Super grateful, bro. It made me who I am today.
Hell yeah, bro.
A lot of principles that I apply today into my business, bro, is things that I
You
learned
in the car
over there.
business,
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I was blessed, bro. I was like 20 years old, bro. I had nothing to my name, and you know, all the guys that were around me, bro, they were driving nice cars. They were well spoken, bro.
Yeah.
They own houses,
Focused.
bro. They were focused, bro. They all have good credits. Like they're like great people, bro.
yeah.
They're literally great freaking people, bro. But
They just weren't willing to sometimes open that extra lid that you opened to go to the next level, and they just felt comfortable. And I
don't think he's felt comfortable. Everybody has different purposes, bro.
Exactly.
You know, and
Exactly.
I'm very thankful that it is that way. That's why I believe that
It
it's
goes
out
back
there
to
for
what you've
everybody.
been saying from the beginning, bro. You know you have a higher purpose. You know you're meant for more. Like you can't explain it, but you know that you have to do more, and you're going, like you said, it's the journey,
Yeah.
bro. You're finding it still. Like with Sunrun is another part of that step for you to find out what you're really trying to do.
Bro, and that, when he said that hit me so hard, bro, because you guys know that I always say there's a bigger purpose to
Yeah.
things. There's a bigger purpose than podcasts. There's a bigger purpose, there's something always bigger over there for you. God put that out there for you to go there and to achieve it. They're not going to hand it to you. You have to go there
You
and
gotta
grab
grasp
it. You
it.
got to
Hell
grab it, bro.
yeah.
And Matt, dude, honestly, bro, your work ethic, like I told you, man, I seen you grinding since high school, bro. And you telling us your whole freaking journey of how hard you worked, bro. Like you saying, you feeling guilty of taking a vacation, bro.
Crazy.
People will be like relieved taking a vacation.
He felt guilty to take maternity leave.
Maternity leave,
That's
bro. And it's
crazy.
like it just shows.
Shows the amount of like pressure they put on you.
Yeah, bro. It shows the amount of effort. It shows the amount of sacrifice that he had to put out there, bro, for you to see the results, man. And it's truly inspiring, bro. And it truly it all freaking makes sense why you hit.
I mean, Matt, bro, that's the biggest thing that everyone's been talking about you, bro, in the office, everywhere. How long you been in solar for?
A year and 11 months,
How long did it take you to hit your first milli?
bro. I did it in 6 quarters. Wow. 1.4.
So a year and 4 months.
6 quarters, bro. We're
6
talking
quarters.
about 3 months,
Insane.
3 times 6, 18. So a year and a half.
Insane.
Matt Gava hit $1.4 million in a year and a half. And I want to say one thing here. Hearing that number sounds crazy. But the work and the amount of effort you had to put behind making that number is also fucking crazy.
100%, bro. Because he didn't go 0 to 100 real quick, right? In the beginning, please share how it was like those beginning stages, especially the first quarter, man.
Bro, it was a nightmare. It's like you literally question yourself if you did the right
Starting
move or
from
not.
zero.
The bills start hitting your
How
door.
many nights did you cry
Bro,
to yourself, Matt?
So this is what happened, right?
Happens.
I left Automax. I had some money in my 401k, and I got that money. I got into solar. The first customer that I ever sold was a customer that I sold a car to prior for me to left. and the car was having many issues in the service. So I called him like, hey, Joseph, just want to tell you one thing, man. I'm leaving the car dealership, but I know there's a lot of problems going on with your car. Do me a favor. Call me. Let's make sure that we get this resolved until the end. I'm going to go work somewhere else. He's like, oh, what are you going to do? I'm like, I'm going to do sell solar. He's like, Matt, I just bought a house. Come into my house. I'm like, bro, this guy's going to try to fight me or something. I'm like, what the fuck?
He's like, fix my car.
This guy's having a problem. He wants me to go put solar in his house. This is crazy.
He's setting me up.
Dude, I went there. Johnny was the guy that helped me with the assist. And I saw the commission, bro. I'm like, dude, are you kidding me, bro? Like,
It's unreal.
this is crazy, man.
Yeah.
I got all the money in the stock market from the 401k. I look at the stock market. That thing was down. I'm like, dude, I'm just going to be a millionaire in like,
Couple years.
not even a couple years, man. A couple months, bro. Like, I'm just gonna put all this much money in this. The stock's gonna go up. The commission here is crazy. I'm gonna be closing deals left and right. This is gonna be a walk in the park. I did that deal, bro, and that was pretty much like the only deal that I did, bro. In like Q1, bro, I used to be kind of embarrassed going to the meetings because I had like 2 installs, my house and that dude,
Wow.
bro. And I'm out there like working like crazy, dude. Like me, and Fernando, bro, we used to like park our cars and just like walk, bro. Like, bro,
Hours.
hours, bro, that we used to get exhausted.
How many doors would you knock a month, Matt? You would say. I know
Bro,
you have that number.
I
Lost count.
I
But
don't know.
somewhat, like
It was
when you
a-
started, an
bro, it
average.
was- bro, we were walking for more than like 3-4 hours, bro.
Yeah, you don't even know.
And the worst part is, like, minha sogra, velho, she came live with us for a period of time. So I used to go back home. Oh, I sold one account, and then the account gets canceled. And then, there's so much that...
The
you know,
pressure.
bro. pressure
Family.
that- it's not even like the family was pressuring me, bro. It's the
It's just-
family.
you're a man.
It's
It's
the
your
pressure
own,
that you
it's
have
your
as
own,
a man.
yeah.
Because I'm the provider, bro. Like I'm the one that's supposed to be bringing the bread. And I made this move. Now what am I doing? My dad called me when I was coming into solar. And I told him, like, hey, man, listen, I think I'm going to leave the car business. Like, oh, you're crazy. Why are you going to do that? Like, you're going to be good. I asked myself a question like that. If I stay here, am I going to be good for the next 10 years? 100%. Well, I want to be good in 3. I bought myself like 7 years of my life, bro, just from the move that I did.
Let's
and
go.
it was tough, bro.
Wow.
Nothing working on my way, bro. Bro, it was funny because all the guys that I came up with, bro, they used to say that I was the most unlucky guy in the world. Everything wrong that it could happen,
Would
bro,
happen.
it would happen to me.
Matt, and that's the reason why when I did your post, I wrote what I wrote. I mean, if you guys take a look at Matt's post, when I posted, I said, Power Fam, get ready for Matt Gava, a person who has done great accomplishments for him and his family. Adversity being his biggest enemy, he still did not allow that from getting to his goals. And I know that, Matt, because since the beginning of your story, bro, you had so much adversity going against you, bro. You had so many reasons to say no, but you still chased that yes, and that's why you are where you are today, Matt.
Bro, and then Q1 went through, started Q2, and then I was like really doubting myself. And then I'm like, yo, I'm supposed to be like the 30-car guy. Now I come into this
I'm
thing.
the all-star.
I can't even sell, man. Like, am I really good at what I do? Do I really know how to sell? Like, the worst,
recognize yourself.
bro, it's just like, I was kind of like paralyzed.
Wow.
Because like, dude, nothing happened my way. Like, you start doubting yourself. The worst thing in life is like when you have doubt and then fear kicks in and then it just like nothing really happens for you. So Q2 happened. I was literally thinking about going back to the car dealership and it was like eating me alive because I'm like, yo, then
Can't quit.
I came into peace with me. Then I was like, dude, you know what? I'll fail. I'll go back to the car dealership. But I know one thing. I'm going to eat everybody alive in the car business because they cannot do what I'm doing here. I always have the Dave Goggins mentality, bro. Like, dude, if it was somebody else in my shoes, they wouldn't be able to
can't
handle
do
the
it,
pressure
yeah.
I'm handling right now. So if I go back to the car dealership, bro, I'm going to, like, destroy everything. And,
Shoma.
bro, I had, Vini, bro, got promoted to be a finance manager. And I was like, holy shit, man, what the fuck did I do with my life, bro? Like,
You were like,
maybe
I could have done the same thing.
I could have done the same, bro. Like, I could have been making, like, the $300,000 a year is a lot of money. Like, now I'm out here, like, knocking doors. Like, my age today looks like shit. Like, what the fuck did I do with my life, bro? Like, I was like, dude, I was, like, devastated, bro.
Second guessing yourself every step.
Yeah.
And then his GM called me and he's like, yo, man, listen, why don't you just come back to selling cars, bro? Like, that's what you're good at. You're going to do well. And then he goes like, I just promoted your friend Vinny. Talk to Vinny. Bro, this kid gets the phone and this way he goes and says like, bro, you don't know Matt. He's not a quitter. Bro, when he said that, bro, I'm like, you know what, man? This motherfucker is right, bro. I'm not a quitter, bro.
Fire was
Bro, that thing gave me like, dude, like a motivation that I can't even describe, bro. And like the best thing that it happened is that a week prior, I went knocking doors with this kid, Kyle. And like, bro, nothing special about the guy, but like just the whole confidence that he had. He was like literally pulling his car inside people's driveway. And then at that time, I learned about the training that, you know, hey, knock like new homeowners. This guy did a training about like circuit. So I got a piece of paper and I wrote on that paper that if by that 27th I didn't have X amount of deals, I would have quit. And I just did the list, got into circuit, and then I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna have the same, you know, Kyle mentality that I'm just gonna pull into the driveway. And Vinny is right, bro. I'm not a fucking quitter. I'm gonna make
Look
this
at
shit
you,
happen.
bro. Always taking something from someone.
Bro,
It was kind of like a reality check, right? He kind of reminded who you were at that point, man.
That's what I always say, bro. Like,
Facts.
you know, always be careful what you say, bro, what you put out there, bro, because somehow, some way, you're always gonna be able to impact somebody, you know?
Facts.
So,
That's
bro,
true.
that
Words
week,
have more impact than you think.
and bro, mind you, bro, I never been in Webster in my life. I went to bed, and I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna go knock doors in Webster. Bro, I went to Webster, and at that time, I got a white piece of paper. I'm like, yo, how many doors is it gonna take for me to get in? I got my list done. My 14th home, I walked in, boom, I got a deal. And then the last house that I knocked, it was like 8, 10 at night. I got my second deal, and I'm like, dude, I got 2 freaking deals in one day? It's crazy, bro. And I had knocked like 18 doors. And that week, I did 5 deals. All the 5 accounts that I did, they went to install.
Wow.
The last one, it was in Connecticut. I never knew I was borderline with Connecticut. I knocked this door, talked to this guy, and then, you know, just telling him about the whole program, National Grid. And he's like, no, dude, this is not National Grid, it's Eversource. I'm like, bro, come on, you don't even know who you pay your electrical bill to?
No.
You're like, dude, you're in Connecticut.
He's like, you don't even know where you are, bro. Like, what are you talking about? I'm in Webster. Like, no, man, you're in Connecticut. I'm like, holy shit, man. Are you seriously? Bro, I have even no clue how to work account in Connecticut, none of that, bro. I got the deal. I'm like going through my pipeline. It went like a week and a half. That permit came back. I'm like, dude, there's something wrong here. Like,
Because it was like too fast.
No, he just
Too
didn't know he
fast.
could knock in a different state.
no,
It's not even that, bro. The turnaround, bro.
The turnaround for
Yeah.
install is way faster,
In
bro.
Connecticut, bro.
And then I was like, dude, there's something wrong here. And then, you know, I started trying to figure out if it was good or it was wrong. And then come find out the thing was ready to install. Bro,
Like the next
I
week.
called Fernando. I'm like, bro,
I found the gold mine.
I'm gonna have 50 installs by the end of the year, bro. Mark my words. I'm gonna do it. Rest for sure. That's what I did.
Caralho,
Bro, it's crazy,
mano.
dude. Because that's insane, bro. Yeah. Truly inspirational, bro. When I was going through, I call it Hell Week, right? Because my goal, I told you, right, is at least to have 1 deal a week, man. Continue with that pattern until I can get more and more and more, right? There was like 2 weeks that I wasn't getting shit, bro, and my conviction was through the roof. It was out. It was out the door. And Lucas Faria, bro, he told me, Eric, for you to succeed in this job, you're going to have conviction on your product, conviction in yourself, and conviction in the company. And I was, after that day, bro, everything just changed, bro. It was like literally the conviction, the confidence, you know, the determination that you have to grow to actually go out and fight. Fight for your goals, fight for your life, man, honestly.
Bro, I used to be getting deals and everything was canceling, bro, and I was always making like top 5, top 10, and then Fernando was like, bro, you're killing the game. I'm like, bro, I'm not killing shit, bro. Like, I'm not seeing any money, bro. I don't care about a number, bro. I need to get paid, bro.
That's fire, bro.
And dude, that thing, like, it just kept me going, dude.
I have a question for you, Matt, because a lot of people, when they're hearing your story, and there's multiple times where you didn't give up, you didn't get burnt out, right? What was your strategy, bro, behind not getting burnt out and not just getting, like, sick of this shit and sick of, like, trying new things?
Bro, it's that nothing. I never jump boats so fast. I always maximize the space that I was in, and then it's either I outgrew the place or, you know, I had no more benefit from where I was and I just needed something else.
So would you say you were like a sponge and you would try to suck in everything you could, and when it got to the point where you sucked in as much as you could from that location, you're like, all right, I can go for more?
Yeah, dude, I'm like an observer, bro. Like, people come knock doors with me, bro. Like, they're like, dude, how the hell you saw that sign? Like, I see shit that people don't see, bro. I have a good sense of, like, awareness, bro. I have a good sense of what's around me, bro. sometimes I have a good sense when I gotta, remove myself from certain situations, bro. I'm
Your
very
instinct-
good
your
as far as
instincts
like
are
my,
on
my,
point.
my awareness.
Yeah. That's
Very
fire.
good as far as that.
Especially transitioning too.
There's
When you
a-
see that opportunity, bro, you already know to get it. I go through that, bro. I miss transition opportunities all the time.
But that's when I'm there.
Yeah, that's why Richie's over there, like, because what we do, why we work so well together, man. Because after every pitch, we critique each other. Like, man, you could have done this a little bit better. Oh, you could have done this a little bit better. And it's like I said, man, it's a blessing to have this motherfucker right here, man. He taught me, most of this shit that I know. And it's like, damn, bro, it's like it's just truly inspiring, bro, just to see that you've been through the mud, bro. You had to go through the mud to find an opportunity, man. And it's like I think a lot of it also is consistency, right? Because
Discipline, yeah.
and discipline, right? Because when people when they don't find deals, they start getting rejections, they start getting cancellations, they start losing hope. They start lacking in consistency. Be like, what's the point of me going out today? I'm not gonna get a deal anyways.
And that's not just with the deals, that's in life too. People want to achieve a goal, they have a dream, they want to be an artist. They go and they start painting, then they can't sell their first painting. They're like, I'm gonna quit this, I can't do this. If people want to be a musician, they start doing the music, they go and they do their first, and they don't get a lot of views on their video, they quit.
Yeah.
It's the same thing happened with us, bro. It happens with the podcast, it happens with life, it happened with you, it happened with all of us. You're not gonna always get the results you want up front.
Bro, I have the idea that I'm gonna put so much work in that it's gonna be impossible for me not to win. It's impossible.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna put so much work in that it's gonna get to a point it's gonna be impossible for me not to be able to win. And that's literally what happened, bro. It got to a point that, listen, if you took everybody that we know that when they started solar, I was the first one to get to 100 installs because I was always putting in work, and people don't understand the whole compounding effect because everybody's hot in the beginning. Why everybody's hot in the beginning? Because in the beginning, you have your dopamines, everything's releasing in your body. You tell yourself that you're gonna be a winner. Being a winner, bro, is be able to do this thing every single day.
Keeping the same momentum.
If you do yourself a challenge for you to do things for like 30 days, you're gonna find out that like by week 1 or week 2, you're gonna be doubting yourself. Like, yo, why am I even doing this? It doesn't even make sense. I saw that guy online that he doesn't even do what I'm doing, and he got the success, so I quit. And that's when you gotta be understanding like your mind, right? Because you're like, all right, cool. Listen, the reason I'm gonna push is because of I gotta get to the finish line.
Yeah.
So I always put work to a point that it became impossible for me not to win.
Bro.
And if you do that, you win. It's impossible not to.
Facts.
Yeah, man. Like Brandon always says, man. What cures cancels? Volume. The more volume,
the more work you put in,
they can cancel all they want, but
the success is in the work that you avoid to do, right? Because like, ask Brandon, what does he do? 2 to 8
every day.
But nobody wants to do the 2 to 8, bro, because they avoid the work, bro. And in the beginning, everybody with this whole fucking, I'm buying leads, I'm doing this, I'm doing that.
They want it easy.
Bro, I'm like knuckles on doors, bro. Knuckles on doors. That's why they came with this nickname, the Gava Juice, because everybody's like, yo, Matt, it's the truth. Because everybody that came around me, they saw that I was like the motherfucker who's out there like working until late.
You got the juice, dog.
I got the juice, bro. Dude, it's real. I'm not bullshitting, bro. Like the whole, faking until you make it, bro. I don't like that, bro. You become.
Fuck yeah.
Because if you fake it until you make it, bro, when it's raining outside,
Make it for you to make it.
No, you're faking. You're not becoming.
Yeah.
Like I became this guy. Like I'm the guy that I knock doors, bro. I'm the guy that I do the hard shit. I'm this. I don't fake it until you make it. People that fake it to make it, they get exposed.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. You not only talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
Exactly, bro. The whole fake it until you make it, bro. I don't believe in that, bro. You have to become, because when you become, bro, it doesn't matter what they throw in you, bro. You're just that person.
The foundation's built.
Yeah. That's fire.
Everybody listening to this whole episode definitely can, like, if they hear it from beginning to end, how you speak, bro, how you present yourself, everything you've done, 100% they can tell that you're above more than above the average, bro. You're literally like I think the epitome of like what, like you said, you don't believe that failing is an option ever, right? So what I want to know is what's like, because everyone has like their little thing, like their routine, something they do that like puts them next level. And maybe this is for you, maybe it's not, maybe it's just because I just want to dig a little bit. But what do you do? Like, what's your daily routine, bro? When you wake up, we were talking a little bit about cold plunges. What do you do every day, Matt, to like get you on point, bro, to like start your day? That's your ritual.
The challenge that I've been doing lately is the whole cold plunge. Like, bro, there's
That
something
shit
about
is
that water, bro, that it literally changes
scary.
you. People go tell me, oh, but now it's easier because you've been doing it for a while. Like, motherfucker, go wake up at 5 and get in the cold water. You see what's easy, bro.
Yeah.
days you look at that, you're like, dude.
Bro, the boys
fuck
know
am
I used to
doing,
do
bro?
it, man. I used to do it all the time. I stopped, and I wish I haven't stopped, man, because you know it's They say that it's. I hate to give this a comparison because I'm against all the drug
What?
stuff, but cocaine.
It is.
You know how cocaine.
Oh,
you know,
like the same effects. But it's true.
No, but cocaine is just for like let's say half an hour, right? But they're saying that
That's
cold
short term.
plunge gives you the same effect
the
for
whole
2-3
day.
hours, bro. And it's just like not only that, it not only brings your mood up, but your energy, the way you see the morning, the way you see the day. It's just like how they say, man. When if you wake up talking shit to the world, you're gonna have a bad day, bro.
Yeah, and it's like we kind of talked about this a little bit, like when we first brought up cold plunges on the first couple episodes. Doing that is like every day you're going to war, right?
Yeah.
And that first battle is that cold plunge where you're like, am I gonna fucking conquer this right now? Am I gonna win this battle or am I gonna lose right now? So it's just like I feel like that's the starting point. Where you're like, all right, once you get in there, once you get out, you're like,
Yeah, you start
nothing's
you,
stopping
you
me
start the day
today.
with the right foot, right?
Bro, and I love that you said about like the whole cocaine thing because it's like the first time, dude, I ever did a cold plunge, and like it was the story I told you about where like I was 5 minutes in, 5 minutes out. But what was dope about this? It was a sauna and cold plunge in one. So it was like a dome where it was an in ground cold plunge, but the sauna around. So I would get out for 5 minutes, heat up, mad hot in the sauna, and go back. Bro, when I tell you, when I finished that, I felt like I could like punch through a wall. Like literally, bro, you feel unbeatable. Like it's crazy. It's so crazy.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, a little bit about your routine.
Oh yeah, yeah.
then.
So what was like? So you do the cold plunges? That was like a big thing for you.
Bro, I'm very big right now into 3 things, right? Health. So I don't know if you guys ever heard about the 10x Health.
Yes.
So
With Gary Brecka.
Yep, I got my test done. I did.
So I
both.
actually met him. My bad for cutting you off. I actually met him when I was living in Naples. Me and Cole did work for him, bro, because he owns the company he owns was Streamline Medical, and then he like partnered up with Grant Cardone, which is the 10x is like his whole thing, and like
Yep.
bro, but it's so dope. He knows a lot of his shit. But yeah, you were talking about it.
Mind. So I do therapy as well too. Every Tuesday, therapy an hour. Like game changer for me. Like you're able to see different things in you that you couldn't like realize. So I'm very big into doing therapy as well too.
Mental health.
Mental health,
When you
bro,
say
is
therapy,
everything.
like, are you going to an actual professional, like talking
Yeah,
to someone?
yeah.
That's
I do it
dope.
online though.
That's
I do it
dope.
online.
Fire.
But it's like a video chat.
Yeah, video chat. Yep.
We talk about that a lot, man. I mean, mental health is a very big thing. And us as men, sometimes we have such a challenge in being open to talk to someone about our mental problems or like our whatever we struggle with in our own minds. Because at the end of the day, bro, we all have our struggles in our own minds.
Everybody's fucked up.
Everyone is.
Facts.
I'm definitely fucked up.
Everybody's fucked up.
But
Everyone has
so
their
one
little
thing, man,
craziness.
that ever since we started this podcast, we wanted to preach a lot about that is it's okay to reach out to a professional. It's okay to reach out to a therapist. It's okay to talk to somebody. And it's awesome to hear a guy like you who's been through all these things you're telling me. It's so important. Every Tuesday, I sit down with a therapist and I talk and I think about everything that's going on. And that's awesome, bro. I just want people that are hearing us to be encouraged by this. It doesn't matter how successful you are. It doesn't matter how many millions you're making. It doesn't matter if you're making $100 a week, if you're making $500 a week. Mental health is a key thing to getting to where you want to get, no matter what that goal is.
Bro, so like that's been my thing around this is I've been very big into like doing the cold plunge. I've been very big into like mind. So I really always believe you have to be checking yourself mentally as well too. So when you talk to a therapist, bro, it's just it's a good thing. I would never stop doing that, and physically.
Physical health, yeah.
Hey, yeah, bro. At the end of the
That's
day,
number one, 100%.
health is wealth, man. Health is
sure.
wealth. You hear
Hell
that,
yeah.
Richie?
I hear
Health is wealth, Richie.
Matt,
I
Yeah.
messaged Richie the other day,
Bro,
like,
Matt-
bro, like what's going on? I saw you in the gym, like now you stop, like what's
Oh, he only goes 2 days a month.
It was what
Guys.
Breno posted.
Bruno said that me going to the gym is like Christmas time. It's once a year.
But dude, I know this is like kind of coming back a little bit, but one thing that I really want to set clear is the opportunity that that Sunrun gives, right? Because yeah, people think come into a meeting every Tuesdays and Fridays, coming in looking at people's numbers, then leaving. I tell Richie this all the time, bro, and I told Felipe this at his house, bro. I see something so much bigger than that. Yes, we make good money. Yes, there's a lot of work, bro, but the amount of knowledge and lesson
Self-growth,
and
yeah.
self-growth that they teach you there, bro. Not only that, the way to plan your business, the way to plan saving money, the way you plan to invest, dude, they literally teach you everything to succeed in that place. And I feel like a lot of people take that for granted, bro. They really don't understand the amount of good information that these people are giving out for free.
Bro,
For free.
For free, bro.
the money thing is just because you don't have it. Once you get it, bro, it's not about the money anymore, bro.
No.
Everybody that
What you
makes
learn.
about the money, bro, is because
The
they
money's
don't
just a
have it.
consequence.
See, I feel like yes and no, because I feel like the people see all the money coming in, they get kind of an illusion. They lose track of what's reality, right? I feel like the people that's actually determined to be something in life, they don't look at that number as in like, oh my God, look how much money I'm making.
That's true, bro. I feel like some people too, if you don't have the right mind in your shoulders, the right head in your shoulders to really take it to the next level, you can get all that money because you're doing great and you're a great salesperson, but you don't have the discipline to do something with that. And you can just take it to the wrong path.
Bro, if you really know how much money you make in sales, it's not how much money you made in 1 year. It's how much money you made in your previous 3 years. Everybody can go out there and make one big good year. That's not your true income when it comes to sales.
It's average.
Everybody that talks about like the whole summer money, I want the money. Once you start getting the money, it's just not about the money. It becomes more about the people that you're able to impact.
It's the journey, like you said.
Bro, I look back at like all the people I was able to change their lives, bro. It's just like unreal. Like my sister, one of them. Like my sister started this job not even a year
Fire.
ago, bro. And
Single mom,
bro. When my
chasing.
sister started this thing, she was telling me like she wants to be independent. She wants to have money in a bank account. Want to drive a Tesla. I messaged her the other day. I'm like, hey, listen, it hasn't been a year, and everything you asked for, you got it.
That's crazy.
So, dude, there's this kid, bro. I love this kid to death, bro. His name is Josiah. Bro, Josiah started with us, bro. Kid was sleeping on his car, bro.
Wow.
He sent a video to us the other day in the group, bro.
Bro, because you know why he sent a video? Because I told everybody. Because every time when I was going through my shit, bro, I used to record myself. I was just literally used to record myself. I'm like, yo, today's day, like this day, I'm out here and getting my ass kicked. But you know what, man? I'm a winner, bro, and winners win. I'm gonna find a way, blah, 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 blah. So one day I told him, like, yo, bro, record a video for you. You're probably gonna forget about this video, but
Just
rest
have
for
it.
sure, bro, you're gonna get everything you said. Bro, he got everything that he said. We went to like a team event. He comes up to me like, yo boy, Papa, 100K in my account. I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here, bro. You got 100K in your account right now? Like, yeah, bro. And then, bro, he started crying, bro. I almost got emotional, bro. So that's what's about, bro. Like, you look guys like him, bro, and bro, kid was
It makes
sleeping
you-
on the
yeah,
couch, bro. Now
that's
they're talking about
crazy.
$100,000. And he used to tell me, he's like, Matt, like, you don't talk about being invested or anything like that. I'm like, Josiah, when the time is right, we're going to be talking about investing. But, like, with all the respect, like, why am I going to talk to invest if you don't have the money yet, bro?
Rack up.
First, make the money. And then, boom, bro, his life flipped, bro. And just, like, it's a lot of freaking people, bro. And that's what's always about, bro. You look at the people around you, bro, people that you're able to impact. Like, yo,
It's truly-
that's what I do, bro.
It's truly wonderful, right, bro? You bringing someone in, you slowly seeing them adapting and changing their life, bro, and it's a different type of joy, right? It's a different type of a fulfillment,
Yeah,
right?
it's the motivational, bro. It's the reason why you do what you do, bro. It's I always tell people, bro, it's about the people that you're able to impact, bro. And like being like in leadership position right now, and just like guys hitting you up like, yo, bro, that one thing that you said, bro, on that training, bro, that's what flipped me, bro. You're like, yo,
It's awesome.
Makes it worth it.
It's priceless. There's no price to that. Getting that call and someone telling you, yo, you made a difference in my life. You might not even think about it, but just like you said, you never know who you're impacting through your words, through your actions, and what you're doing. No matter how hard you're struggling, there's someone watching you that's learning from your struggle. So at the end of the day, always just try to put your head up, try to chase it, and don't give up. And one thing, Matt, that we do talk a lot about here is having a balance within life in all 5 pillars of life. And throughout this whole conversation, I've seen that you talked about mental, you talked about your physical life, again, because that's very important, make sure you're healthy and all that. But a big thing here too, man, that I've seen, it's been a really big brick in your building when you're building this beautiful home of your life. One of the most important, I see, bricks that you laid on that foundation was family. And I want to get into that real quick. How important was your family to your success?
bro, that was something that I actually learned that, when you talk about success, you're just not talking about success financially, right? Because like in the beginning for me, it was just always about trying to be successful financially.
Money.
And like, I want to be a complete man, a complete man, he's just not successful in business. He's successful with his family. Like, bro, mind you, like once you get yourself into a position that, you know, you have a lot of people talking about you, you're making a lot of money, the temptations that you have around you, bro, is as high as possibly been. But then it becomes about family, bro. Like, dude, I fucking love my wife, bro. I love my wife. Like, I love my kids. So it's about them. I want to make sure that, you know, these people are looking up to me and they're like, dude, I'm proud of my dad. I want to make sure that, you know, my girls know that, hey, my dad can control himself. I can't let like the whole temptation around it, you know, consume me. And for a guy, is like one of the hardest things that we have to like kind of overcome, right? So I love my family, bro. Family for me, man, is everything. I told my wife, like, the more successful that I get, the more I love my family. Wow. I really do, bro, and I mean it. And I told her so many times, like, the more successful that I get, you know, I love you even more.
It's because the more you can provide for them, right?
Bro, it's not even just to provide, bro. It's my family, bro. Like,
it just gives him the freedom to actually focus in his family.
Like, I want to grow old with my wife, bro. Like, dude, we've been together forever, bro. Like, she was with me when, like, I had
when you were
nothing, bro.
Yeah.
And just, like, not nothing financially, but, like, you know, she helped me so much for me to become the man I am today. Just, like, you know, how
Your wife's older than you, right, Matt?
She is older than me, bro. It's just, like, you know, bro, she's so composed, bro. Like, I'm very impulsive. Mm-hmm. I was, because now I'm trying to control myself more. I was always too impulsive, bro. And, bro, she's, like, so calm, bro.
The balance.
She can be like in an argument, bro. She won't lose her shit. She always have very composed. And I learned like just by watching how she behaves for me to get better on myself and doing it, bro. Family for me, it's everything, man. I don't want to get old, be a millionaire guy, and you know,
be alone,
bro.
Have no one to share that with,
bro.
You want to leave a legacy. You want to leave a story behind.
My girls, man, like they're the most beautiful girls in the world.
Bro, your girls
like,
are the cutest thing ever, bro. Man. And not only that, Matt, we can all know because your girls got the craziest swag ever, bro. Your little girls are always going around looking. They look the nicest, bro. Sophia be having her little purses, walking around.
Bro, I love it. You know what I do?
That's the best, though. It's so cute, dude.
Bro, every morning, bro, I'm like, Sasa, conta pro papai entrar na água. Yeah, so
she counts with you?
No, she counts for me to get into the cold water every morning, bro. She goes like,
does she ask you, like, papai, por que você faz isso? Why do you do this?
They never ask me, bro, because I try to...
Papai é doido.
A Sofia fala, papai é doido.
Água tá fria.
I'm like, Sadia, vem cá dar um abracinho no papai. Ela, não, você vai me levar na água gelada.
That's so cute, bro.
That's fire, man.
Fire.
Bro, I mean, man, family is everything, bro. Like, dude, it's amazing, bro. Like, dude, you watch your, like, bro, like, the girls, they always start sleeping hour at bed. And, like, bro, one thing that it made me realize one day, bro, like, I got them and I'm like, bro, Sophia wasn't this big, bro. Like, you know, time actually goes by.
Time flies, bro.
Time actually flies, bro. It goes by quick, bro. So, like, dude, it's, you know, and my wife was the one that actually, you know, helped me realize this because she's like, hey, listen, you're here, but sometimes you're not present. Always on the phone because, you know, hey, you want to grow this team, you want to grow this, and you're always on the phone. And I'm like, I never realized how much that was, you know, bad for her. I read that book, The 5 Languages of Love, right? You know, if your wife is like, if she has a language that is, that she needs cares and love, bro, you're screwed because you just want, they need attention, bro. You have to give your time. So you gotta be present, man. So it's something I'm working on myself to, you know, stay away from.
It's
my
hard
phone.
to be an entrepreneur and chasing everything that you're chasing. It's hard, bro. Like being able to manage time to give your loved one that full attention that they need when you're chasing a goal. I struggle with that a lot with my relationship, bro. Like I'm okay with saying that, man. There's times that I'm busy. I wake up, dude, today, man. I woke up at 7:30 in the morning. I did not leave my phone until I walked into the car with Eric to come into this podcast. I was in calls today all day.
Fire.
And Thais goes and she looks and she goes, babe, like, I just want a little bit of your attention, your time. And I'm like, babe, I get it. I'm so sorry. I know I'm not being as present as I should. But I look at her and say, listen, trust the process. I'm trying to better myself and try to manage that time a little bit better. But it's so hard, bro.
Bro, sometimes learning how to say no in life is a skill.
Yeah.
And, you know, sometimes you can just be so busy that you're choosing not to give your wife the attention that she deserves. So I always believe that no matter how busy you are, it's always going to be a choice you're going to have. Sometimes it's like, yo, I can't right now, and you really can't, and it's okay. But if majority of the times you can't, you're choosing not to give the time that she needs.
Exactly.
And it's not easy, bro. It's something that's super hard, but everything that is hard in life, bro.
There's a good-
You got to
there's-
learn how to overcome
Everything
that.
that's hard has a
Fire.
good value behind it.
Yeah, 100%.
Guys, we need to pay some bills.
Yes.
All right? Big shout out to Ivan's Collision Center, man. This guy has been supporting us since day one, and he has been helping up me with my cars, Andre with his cars, Richie. And guys, it doesn't matter what it is. If you guys get into a little fender bender, if you guys, just total your car, he'll help you out with, from the process from the beginning to the end, whether it's like a paint job, body work, paint job, dip, whatever it is, his job is to make your car look like new again. And hit him up. His Instagram is on the description below on the video.
Ivans.collision.center.
Ivans.collision.center. And what's the slogan?
Guys, again, if you want to find a place that's going to make your inconvenience convenient, always hit up Ivan's Collision Center because he has the best interest
yeah.
for your family growth since day one.
Yeah.
But not only Ivan's too, man. We have our other sponsor too,
Shema.
who's helping us pull out this amazing event, who's been partnering up with us on the Chance to Dream Toy Drive. Exotic Auto Spa, a place that truly takes your vehicle in, and it's a full experience. It's not just getting your car detailed, It's truly an experience. It's the customer service, it's the care, it's the details that make a difference when you're getting that done. At the end of the day, he knows that the vehicle that you drive is one of your dream, and he wants to take care of your dream the best way possible that he can to help you guys out too. And not only that, guys, he helped us out with this amazing project that we have going on December 2nd. Don't miss out. If you haven't yet, go on our link, click on the bio. You're going to see a Chance to Dream tickets. You get to buy tickets on this event December 2nd. It's a cocktail fundraising event. $50 to come in. All the proceeds are going straight to the project just because. And again, guys, we're super excited to have this open bar, food, cocktails, live band, fundraising activities. It's going to be an amazing time. And we couldn't do this without Exotic Auto Spa, and we're super excited about this.
And also, big shout out to personalization. Man, he have to change that word. That word is very hard to say, bro.
I got you. It's R&V sports personalization.
Yeah, you guys see this jersey that I have on? Not only is it the best team in Brazil, but it looks good. Look
Our
at
mugs.
this, guys. Our mugs, our merch is coming out. This guy has any soccer team jersey you guys can think of. He has Lacoste hat. He has Juliette's. He has Kene, which is like a famous Brazilian sandal. And not only that, he also does banners. He does
The magnets, anything for
Magnets.
advertisement, for marketing, he's
Yes.
got your back.
Any kind of promotional wear, gear, like anything you need printed, stickers, whatever you need for your business to like put it out there, he will do it for you.
Hell yeah, man. And going back to Matt, dude, thank you so much for coming in, bro. Honestly,
Appreciate you guys.
What a story.
No, honestly, dude, your journey is it's inspirational, bro.
Facts.
And to see everything that you have done until today, bro, I am so excited to see what else is in store for the future, bro. You are literally setting the bar high for me, at least, because I'm in the
For me.
beginning
You
of
can
the
speak for all of us.
I'm in the beginning of the process that you've been through, and honestly, you're giving me not only confidence, but you're giving me motivation, belief, bro. Because I'm a hard ass worker as well, but I'm a huge self critique. Richie tells me all the time, like, Eric, dude, you're too hard on yourself, and I'll be like, no, I need to do better. I need to be better, and I need to learn more. He knows that, and that's how I connected myself with you. One big thing that we love doing here, bro, and is giving advice to our power family. Do you have anything, a final say, like a motivation or an advice to people that have been through what you
Or
went
maybe
through?
struggling through what you're going through.
Bro, it's what I did. Get your phone out, put recording, and just let yourself know where you are and where you want to go. Everybody's too focused on the things that they don't want. What you really want. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want, and just record yourself where you are right now and literally tell yourself where you want to go. Crazy enough, man, you're going to look at that video, you're probably going to forget about that video, but it's going to be like 8 months down the road, and like, holy shit, I got it.
That's fire, Matt.
Yeah.
Man, I really appreciate, man, everything that you do. You were one of the biggest reasons why I left the car business and took the move to do what I did. And I know that you didn't just inspire me, because through you inspiring me, I was able to inspire Eric. through inspiring Eric, he was able to inspire other people. So what you're doing has such a huge domino effect that you might not even know how huge your one action had an impact in this world. But I definitely want to say, man, that all the hard work and all the resilience that you fought against is definitely paying off today, not only in your life, but in everyone around you who's been watching all the work that you've been putting in.
Hell yeah, bro. And I'll tell everybody, bro, buckle up, bro. 2024 is going to be a movie, bro.
I'm excited.
Shama, and he got that right. Cause we're gonna come in hot. We're gonna come in to be a
movie,
difference.
bro.
Shama,
Let's go.
and I
Yeah.
truly believe that, man. And I'm glad you point that out, bro. Cause 2024 is not gonna be nothing to us. It's not gonna be nothing to you. We're here to dominate and we're here to kill. And that is why we participate in this podcast, the High Empower Podcast. Without you guys, we are nothing. But with you guys, we are everything. I'm gonna need you guys to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, man. Because like I said, man, dude, like, thank you guys for everything that you guys been doing for us. We're here to make a difference. And
If you haven't bought your ticket yet, make sure to go buy your ticket.
Yes, sir.
Because we need you guys to come support and bring toys, because the more toys we have, the more kids we're going to make happy. So click on the link on the bio.
Sure.
Make sure you buy tickets.
Sure.
A Chance to Dream toy drive. We're so excited to see every one of our supporters there live. It's going to be amazing, a beautiful event. One more episode. Episode 36 is over. Matt Gava, thank you for being here. On 3, let's go. High and power. 1, 2, 3. High and power.
Shut up.